Hey, hello and welcome everyone. Good morning. It is early. Hello. But we are here, and we're gonna stream some Dungeons and Dragons to help some kids. Let me tell you really quickly about Starlight, the organization that we are streaming for today, because they're a really good group. So Starlight Children's Foundation provides help to kids who are dealing with cancer. Specifically, they provide things like gaming, cool, colorful hospital gowns, and like other toys and games and resources in order to help make those kids their quality of life better. Something that I deal with in the healthcare field is seeing patients, oftentimes older, who have been dealing with cancer for a long time and who kind of give up on hope. And Starlight provides hope to these kids, gives them an opportunity to express themselves, to find ways to have fun, even though they are going through this rigorous treatment schedule that is oftentimes just so draining. So they do some phenomenal stuff. Starlight is a 501c3 organization, so your donations today are tax deductible, if that's a thing you're worried about. A quick fact for you, Starlight was founded in 1982, and since then they have helped over 16 million kids at 800 children's hospitals in the U.S. So they're doing a good job. And the month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and so that's why they're doing it right now. This is a whole month-long drive, and we're hopping in kind of at the tail end to throw some Dungeons and Dragons fun in there. With that being said, what let's do? Let's go around and do some quick character introductions.
Character or people?
We could do both. Let's. So, as an example, right? My name is Josh. I will be playing the DM, and any character who isn't one of the other four lovely faces that you see on the screen here. That's me. CB, you are in the top left corner on the overlay, so I'm going to make you go first.
Fine. Hi, my name is Jesus. No, it's not. Hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as the Critical Bard. I'm an actor, vocalist, hot mess, all around lovely individual. No, I'm not again. And today I'll be playing Cher, they them pronouns, queen of everything dark and evil. Honestly, she is our resident. Well, you'll find out.
Alrighty, and let's pop over to Shannon.
That's me. Good morning, everybody. I am Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at sruby25, everywhere. Usually I play a rogue on Monday nights, but today I'm playing Captain Jane Hook. I had an actual hook coming, but it didn't come in time. So I'm using a coat hanger. But I will be playing Captain Jane Hook today, who has a severe fear of crocodiles and has likes to talk to somebody who only she can see.
Yes, indeed. And let's hop over to Shelby.
Hello, my name is Shelby. I'm pretty much just on Twitter at Shelby is a nerd. You can find me there. Today I'll be playing Shavira Godair, who is a Shigo inspired character.
Excellent. And Lily.
Hey, my name is Lily Sparks. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lily Sparks with an X. And today I'll be playing Gaston, who is based on Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. And she is just going through some stuff and trying to find herself, but definitely not letting on to anyone that that's the case. So, you know.
Excellent. As we get started today, there are 2 points where we're going to do giveaways on the stream. Right before the break, at the top of the break, we are going to do a giveaway with a code from D&D Beyond for Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. And so we'll be doing that right before the break. And then at the end of the stream, we will also be doing a giveaway. And I have a picture for this because it's so pretty. So down here, you can see there is a Purple Heart spell tracker provided by Arcane Spectacles. They are going to give that away to one lucky winner at the end of the stream. And additionally, at the end of the stream, we will also be doing a quick drawing for one of CB's Keep Making Treble shirts, because what better thing to do on a game where we're playing villains than keep making treble. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me set the scene a little bit because I feel like this is fitting. As we start today, you can picture the camera zooming in on this dark, bleak mountainside. It is cold. It's kind of intense dark color. Almost as if it's recently rained on the rock here. It's ominous. And this mountain overlooks the countryside. You can see so far from up top. And of concerning note for particularly the heroes of the realm, a couple of notable villains in the area have gathered together, which never happens. Well, I shouldn't say never. It rarely happens. Because whenever great villains come together, oftentimes they face great heroes who come to challenge them. But today, something has brought these villains together. What are y'all doing right now, here in this dark, ominous mountain lair?
I'm probably just strolling around with my weapons, not at the ready, but nearby, in case there is a hunt to be had.
I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
Go ahead.
Oops.
Go ahead, CB.
Go ahead. No, you go. You go.
Captain Jane will be sitting in a corner, kind of sharpening the tip of her hook and talking to the air, it seems. But she can see a small little halfling in a blue and white striped shirt and a red hat. I'm telling you, Mr. Smee, it was the biggest crocodile I've ever seen, and now I just can't.
Shavira is sitting in a chair, filing her nails through her gloves, which seems a little odd, but is her preferred method. Just kind of looking around, sort of side-eyeing everyone, waiting for things to get started.
Yeah, the gloves provide a nice buff. It's a little softener right there.
And Cher is actually probably coming around the corner, perhaps with, well, they aren't holding it, but perhaps there's a platter of like small little hors d'oeuvres to like get the girls situated. Even though, you know, we may be villains, we can take care of our own. Making sure they are very comfortable in this terrain, for lack of a better word. But they are preparing a little area well, not a little area. There's like a couple of couches and nice chairs. You know, you got to have a couple of thrones because they got to feel like they're important. Nice little area in the middle with a table. And this meeting is almost in session. Well, I believe.
Sure. As we're all kind of gathering together in the same space, Cher, I'm sure that you have plenty of people around, minions, or maybe more like spirits. I'm not positive.
Yeah.
One or two will kind of, rush in with a couple of last-minute things, set some glasses of water up, and one person will, or spirit, I'll call them spirits, will just come and address you to say, we are going to keep an eye out. There's been some troubling word of movements at the base of the mountain. We'll update you if there's any more information.
That would be nice, thank you.
Yes. And they will just bow and back away from you, showing all the reverence that you are due as the four of you begin to congregate in this same room.
Oh, are you all excited or nervous? Forget what that feels like, actually.
I also, too, have forgotten the feelings of nerves and excitement.
Yeah, I don't really feel much, but I guess we can get started.
Yes, let's get started. I have lots to talk about.
Oh, I'm sure you and your friend have much to speak about, Captain. By the way, Galston, are you sure about that? You sure you don't
Sure
have
about-
any nervousness or despair or insecurity?
No one talks like Gaston. Gaston's my twin brother. Don't worry about it. But
Everyone confuses
nope.
the two.
I say that, but in the background, DM, please, I would like to use my Know Your Enemy ability on everyone in this room. So if I spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature, I can learn information about the capabilities compared to my own. And being Gaston, I want to know how strong everyone is compared to Gaston.
Okay.
So after a minute, I would like to know their strength score.
Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Let me go ahead and just take a quick look at the campaign. Okay. So,
She's very chill. She's just like leaning back in a chair, like boots up on a table, just kind of looking at everyone with an arched eyebrow.
Of course. Galston, first you would notice that you and Captain Jane are comparable in terms of physical strength. You would note that Cher is not as physically strong as you, but that doesn't seem to change the intimidating presence with which they carry themselves. And Shavira is not quite as strong as you.
A bit noodly.
You don't have to spend time telling me all of them, but Galston definitely wants to then know everything else about Captain Jane. How many hit points does she have? What's her fighter class? Yeah, that kind of. She's just now like looking at her, like give her the nod.
Yeah.
I like your red shirt.
I
My
like
red
your
shirt.
red shirt. And I would like to spend the next minute getting to know this Gaston, who is giving me the eye up and down.
Alrighty. What stats would you like to know?
I would also like to know their hit points and their dexterity. Am I allowed
Wait,
to do
what
two
are y'all
things?
using?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't used this before.
They are both fighters, and I believe it's the Battle Master.
Yeah, the battle.
Know your enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never played a
Okay.
fighter.
Okay. As y'all are sizing each other up, it seems apparent that Captain Jane is a little has a slightly higher number of hit points. And there was another stat that we were going to look at. Was that Dex?
Yep.
Galston is, I believe, slightly higher in Dex. It's comparable. It's comparable. Not a significant difference.
As they're
Probably a
having,
flex competition.
yeah, as they're having this moment of strength and showwomanship, for lack of a better word. Cher's eyes fall over to Shavira. And yeah, forgive me for opening old wounds, but how long has it been since that redhead dealt something with you?
You know, it's funny you ask because that's why I'm here. I thought after setting out on my own, she might leave me alone, but it seems she continues to follow me and foil my plans.
Well, it's either her or it's her little friend and his, what do the halflings call them? Naked mole rats?
I honestly couldn't even tell you what manner of beast that thing is, but it can do a lot of things that you wouldn't expect. It's not to be taken too lightly.
I am not here to judge. I'm only here to guide and give you any advice you may need if you ask for it. Consent is everything, absolute, in my realm. So feel free to ask away. Otherwise, enjoy the company. Enjoy the... Are you two done, or should I give you a room?
I'm done. For now.
I too am done for now, and in fact was done first.
I too was done first. First. Accents.
This is going to be a long day.
This is shaping up to be a good one. Alrighty. Let's say that there's a moment where everyone kind of files in and finds their seat. There are couches. You could perhaps recline if you chose to. And Cher, you have a moment to call this meeting into session, if you would like.
All right. Here in this villainous support group, we believe in one thing, and well, I believe in one thing and one thing only: being honest. And I look dead at Galston. Keep in mind, I have a passive insight of 19. So being honest, being truthful, and most importantly, being unafraid to be who you are. I do not judge you for your shortcomings, some of you more short than others. I do not, what's the word? Make you feel like you aren't good enough because you failed once or twice or 10 times. I am merely here to be the guide, the one who will give you the knowledge that you may need or possibly just need to hear. What you do with that is all up to you. We believe in an open floor, so please ask anything you may want. And I also want people to know that Cher is a bluish, black-skinned tiefling, for lack of a better word, with really nice curved, well, not really curved, horns coming out of the side of their head, kind of, wearing a really gorgeous, ornate black and blue, it starts black and blue dress that has some chainage happening around in this area because it's actually chainmail. And as it flows down to the bottom of them, I will get this. The bottom of them, once it fades to complete black, it starts to become more of a sunset color at the bottom. Wearing black gloves that are clawed, and her what's it called? Her horns also have jewelry that's connecting the two ends together. Blacked out eyes completely, black lip because Yas queen. And yeah, very, very intimidating, at least by appearance. Once they speak, it's even worse. But yeah, so they're like, the floor is yours. Who would like to go first?
Well, first of all, I would like to say you are looking dashing today. I love the outfit. Second of all, I believe you've given me just the right amount of faith, trust, and pixie dust I need to overcome my fear of crocodiles. What do you suggest?
Well, keep in mind that crocodiles only come whenever they fear or they smell fear or anxiety or despair. Are you actually afraid of the crocodile? Are you afraid of what surrounds the crocodile?
Pretty sure it's the crocodile because they took my hand, and I don't want them to take my other one.
Well, that's valid. But what was the reason you were even near the crocodile in the first place?
Well, and with a side look at Gelston. I was trying to show off.
Perhaps some of that flourish led you astray. Not saying you can't always have a little showwomanship, but perhaps you should be more mindful of practicality versus performance.
I'll think about that. Do you hear that, Mr. Smee? We have a lot to think about.
Even if it is invisible, you see Cher's eyes go straight to where Smee is.
Oh, wait, actually, but also. No, I'll save it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I'll do it later. Yeah. Gaston definitely the whole time the story is being told is being very like handsy, jazz hands, some flexing with the hands. Just because now I have two hands and my opponents only have one.
And then Cher will notice that, and eyes will go over to Galston, and we will not be ableist here. So I almost did a thing. I'm like, nope, not gonna do that. That could be read very wrong. But I will simply you will see her. Well, you really won't see their eyes flash because they're just black pools of darkness. But you swear there's like a slight twinkle in them, as right in front of Galston will appear the hook of the captain, though it is an illusion. And they'll say, "Do you believe that makes them less than who they are?"
No, I believe that Captain Jane Hook, was it?
Yes.
Captain Jane Hook is exactly who she is, and who she is formidable. However, it's a numbers game, my friend.
And my numbers are higher.
Sometimes my dexterity is higher. Even if your hit points be higher.
I merely say this as a test for you, young Galston, you who can eat many eggs and do things that I quite literally do a number. Be careful with sizing your opponents up too quickly. They may have something up their sleeve that doesn't denote a number. For instance, you are 100% a lot stronger than me. I can guarantee that. However, Lily, do you love me?
Oh, yeah.
Get down. I cast command on you. Well, okay, I will say down.
Oh, yeah. That's a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a big old -1 on a wisdom. Oh, wait, but it's a charm effect, right?
No.
Oh.
Not necessarily. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Some things are charm, like charm person, enthrall, things like no. Command is just a command.
16?
Ooh, that was close, but no.
17 on the die.
Okay. Yeah, my DC is 17.
Okay.
I fall to my knees and say, "No one grovels like Galston."
Oh my gosh.
The shape of my back and my legs as I kneel on the ground in supplication before you, oh great Cher.
It was merely a test. You don't have to grovel anymore. And I'll just like walk away and back to my seat. I'm just saying that be mindful. Don't just look at the physical. Don't even just look at the emotional, the mental. Look at everything if you truly want to
Hmm.
beat your opponents, especially one who's
Yes.
quite literally a beast.
How dare you mention that name to me? I loved a woman once, only once, and she was stolen from me. Not that I have hang-ups about it. That's not the reason why I'm here. I am merely here to grace your presence with my presence. And maybe also talk about some of the everlasting shame and burning hatred that I feel.
I guess picture like a spirit wanders in with a with 5 dozen eggs for Galston on a platter.
I juggle them into my mouth. Oh, and for I'll just paste a link in chat because someone on DeviantArt did a beautiful
Uh-oh.
gender bend of Gaston.
Oh,
So
send that. Send
y'all
y'all
that.
can see what Gaston
Yeah,
looks
put it
like.
here. I got it. Don't
Okay,
worry about
thanks,
it. You
CD.
DM. Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I'll post my inspiration for share as well. This is Galston.
Perfect. Yeah. Shavira, you're a little quiet as there's a lot of
Flexing.
yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of posturing going on. What's kind of going on in your head as all this is happening?
So, Shavira has been, just sort of observing everything, maybe sizing people up in a bit of a more calculated way. But she's feeling like she's definitely, in a room with equals or people of, the like mind. And she's thinking that she can learn a lot. And she also would be very interested in Captain Jane's hook there. And so she'll go over to Captain Jane. So, about your hand, do you use that in combat?
Oh yes, all the time. It's my specialty, actually.
And how does that work logistically? Is it like a punch or?
One might compare it to a dagger.
Oh, very interesting. I usually prefer my nails, but that does give me an idea to toy around with some different attacks.
Those are quite lovely. What is your secret?
Oh, the secret is always file with the glove on, and she'll take her like one of her like long green and black gloves off, and like you can see her knuckles are like bruised, and so like that's probably why she, maybe covers that up. Her hands are a little like discolored, as if she's been in some fist fights or something of that nature. Yes, the gloves really do work wonders, and she'll just put it back on.
Well, that is an excellent.
What, pray tell, do
detail.
they do?
The gloves?
Yes.
Oh, they help with your manicure. Besides,
Where did you get them?
oh, I had them custom made, but I can give you the contact, the address of the store.
Do they deliver to Neverland? That's always an issue.
Darling, they'll deliver anywhere for a price.
Amazon, then.
The real big bad. Oh.
Well, I think that the best therapy there is to be for all of us is a 4-way arm wrestle.
Yes. I look at my hands and I decide not to use my hook hand, and I'll use my other one. I'll spare you this time.
I eat 24 eggs while I set up my arm wrestle. And I'll look at Shavira and Cher and say, 4-way arm wrestle? 4-way arm wrestle? four-way arm wrestle? I'm
do
not
it.
overcompensating for anything. Let us do it.
Cher will not join in 100%. Well, one would lose. But secondly, they are more amused than anything. And I think they just kind of circle like right around the triangle that's forming. And they were actually going to touch Galston on the shoulder, like, okay, and cast guidance on you.
I'm invigorated by these 24 eggs I have consumed. Have at it.
Hmm.
And this is where me and Shannon use all of our superiority.
All of them. Every
Okay.
single last one of them.
Perfect. There's definitely not combat encounters this game, so yeah, just blow them all. Yeah, give me contested strength checks.
You got it. Oh no.
Shavira, are you in on this?
I suppose I could.
Nothing like a good arm wrestle for bonding.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Okay.
So, a 21.
Okay.
13.
Oh, wait, you said athletics, right?
Just straight strength.
Oh, okay. So, yes, 21.
All right.
22 with my guidance.
Oh.
Okay.
I should have used my hook hand.
So, as this gets started, I'm not sure how you win a three-way arm wrestling match, but it's very clear that Galston and Shavir are off to an early lead. But there's a couple of rounds of this, so give me another one, another contested strength check.
I think I've used up all my luck.
That's better. Dirty 20.
5.
Wait, say that one more time, Josh. I missed that part. I was looking at.
They're doing another round of strength checks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had a 9.
Okay. So suddenly, as it seemed like both Galston and Shavira were pushing an early lead, Jane is able to push back and kind of take the advantage here. We'll have one more round and let's see what happens.
Natural 20. 22.
5.
And 4.
All right. So, yes, as this arm wrestling match comes to a swift and sudden finish, it becomes apparent that Captain Jane Hook has won this round, slamming both of your fists to the ground simultaneously.
I've had some practice to strengthen this hand while I haven't been able to use my other one. Well thought.
Shavira just kind of looks at Galston and sort of like raises an eyebrow. Is she our new enemy now, or what?
Galston is frantically going through his theme song, or her theme song in her head. Just being like, no one fights like Galston. No one fights like Galston. He's like,
No one loses
know.
arm wrestling like Galston?
no one loses arm wrestling.
Well, except for
no
me.
one loses an arm wrestle like Galston.
Well, I
Which
believe
means
you
that-
just did.
No, but nobody will do it in the
yes,
same fashion
yes,
as
you are correct.
Galston.
I
Yes,
certainly
and misheard.
I certainly didn't do it the same way that you did, so that is valid.
Absolutely.
I had a lot more grace.
While they're doing this, I'm going to check in on. I'm going to name him Boris.
The spirit.
Yes.
Yes. Are you going to check on Boris, or do you summon Boris to yourself?
Ooh, that's a good question. Because one is more badass. However, I think I'm going to let them have a moment to be. Because here's the thing: though Cher isn't like physically or like stronger or like just because they're like the guidance council doesn't make them better. However, they do have this domineering facade, and that could be intimidating, especially while you have at least two who need to be on top in some way, shape, or form. So no, they will walk away
Okay.
and head over to like their little balcony area that kind of like overlooks the kingdom. The kingdom, the side, and summon Boris to them there.
Okay. As you emerge and look out over the land immediately surrounding your mountain, Boris does kind of appear floating up over the ledge right next to you. Yes, you summoned me.
Yes, you were saying that there was potential danger to be aware of. Have you heard anything since?
And Boris will just turn and point a spectral finger at the base of the mountain, where you can see riding up on 3 horses. There is a paladin, a knight in bright shining silver gleamed armor, with 2 knights similarly clad behind them. And as they ride up to kind of the entrance of your mountain home, they get off their horses and begin to enter. You know you've got just a couple of minutes before they will likely make it up to you and your companions.
Well, I won't lie, I'm getting like super Angelina Jolie vibes with Cher right now, and that's okay. Well. But we'll look over at Boris. Well, this shall be fun. And we'll turn around as their dress swivels, following as they walk back to the group and say, excuse me, girls. Instead of having a competition amongst yourselves, why don't we use this as a training exercise? There are some form of holy knight and their lackeys coming into my kingdom. Let's see what you can do.
Sounds
Yes.
fun.
With pleasure. Whips out the sword.
I whip out no sword, just my guns. There are 2 guns in my hand.
Excellent.
Shavira takes off her.
Gunslinger. Sorry, go ahead.
Shavira takes off her gloves and like cracks her like bruised knuckles, cracks her fingers. All right.
Excellent.
Shall we?
Before we do, and I will, because I know I have one. Yes, you will kind of see manifest within my hand a staff, and it is black and with silver like etching throughout it, and at the top of it is a curved claw, that is made of obsidian, and as I grasp that, I will slam it onto the ground. And a wave of darkness kind of emanates from that area and kind of flows over to the 3 of you and kind of rides up and grasps you. Not like holding you, but like grabs hold of you for a second before it dissipates. As I cast Aid at 3rd level, all of you have your max HP goes up by 10.
Excellent.
Very
Yes, that extra power feels good.
And as this happens, you can all hear now the stomping and clanking of metal armor rushing up a nearby hallway into the room. And as you turn and look to see, you can see very clearly entering the room. There is a paladin with this long, flowing golden hair, and behind her there are 2 knights, all of them with swords and shields out, rushing in to try to stop whatever foul deeds you must be up to. And with that, unless there's something someone wants to do in preparation, let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
It's not really a preparation thing, but as soon as I feel my max hit points go up, I'm gonna take a long, hard look at Captain Jane and see if hers did too.
And I'm looking right back at you, and mine did too.
There's this shared moment of, are we both stronger right now? We're both stronger right now.
Stronger right now.
This doesn't change
Yeah.
anything.
Immune flex.
Shavira just rolls her eyes since she's used to being around people with high egos.
Okay, that's fair. That tracks.
It actually is so fair.
That was a great reference.
All right, give me some initiative.
Are you going from the top or just? Anybody?
It's just the four of you, so we can just popcorn it, and I'll throw it all in order.
Unfortunately, I was trying not to go first, but I got a natural 20.
Okay.
But it's only a 21, so because I don't have a high dex.
I got a 19.
Alrighty.
At an 11.
I got a 13.
Ah, curses.
Okay.
Well, before you. That dex.
Alrighty, that does mean, Cher, that you will go first as you see these three warriors rush into the room. This paladin with the golden hair in the center, and then on either side there are two knights, and they kind of hold up their shields and look at you, but you have the first move.
And Cher will. This is slightly free action. I am thaumaturging, but it's more. I'm not really just for a greater effect. Fucking villains. But I just say, and you dare come into my domain. This shall be fun. And as I say that, you see two massive wings jut out from my back. They are black with blue, where the like the spining of the bone is. And I just shoom, 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 and I just kind of float in the air for a second as I hold my staff out and I say, "You will learn." And the hand itself on the staff closes. As
Okay.
I need the three of them to make a charisma saving throw.
Alrighty, yeah, we can do that.
They are a paladin, so who knows? But
Alrighty. So, the paladin in the center hits 17 even, which I believe is your DC.
it is.
The other two need to make saves as well, though, yes?
Yes.
Okay. One of them is going to fail with a natural 1. But, well, not that sad. But the other is going to succeed as well with a 19.
Okay. That's fine. And they are baned.
Okay.
And so just people know when they make a saving throw or an attack roll, they have to subtract the d4. That is my action. And I need to ask you a quick thing, Josh.
Yeah.
But it's not pertinent this very second. Well, it might be. I'll ask you, but no,
Okay.
you can go ahead and keep going.
Alrighty, sounds good. That will bring us up to Shavira.
So seeing that Cher has kind of weakened one of them, and they're still kind of, are they within 30 feet of us?
Oh yeah, I think they are within 30 feet of everyone in the room.
Okay, so Shavira is going to just kind of like punch her fists together and then like punch them out, and I'm going to spend 2 key points to use Fists of Unbroken Air. So the one that was weakened will have to make a strength saving throw of 14.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, and that's a D4 that I pull from that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's still pretty good, just because they got a natural 18. So it'll be a 19 total after the Bane.
Okay, well they'll still take half damage
Okay.
from 3d10.
Alrighty.
So altogether, that's 18. So 9 damage. I'm trying to see what type it is. 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
to that one. And then Shavira has 50 feet of movement, so she'll move up to being probably within like 15 feet of them, and spend another key point to do patient defense and end her turn.
Okay, sounds good. And that does bring us to Rapunzel, this Rapunzel-esque character, and the knights.
I did not think that was Rapunzel. That makes me happy, but I did not think that was Rapunzel.
Ooh.
Just you wait.
Is it a Rapunzel? I know.
Long golden
I was
hair.
gonna say.
It's not the exact same stat block.
But see, I was thinking of Phoebus
Because,
from Hunchback.
That Rapunzel is dangerous.
Phoebus.
This one is too, as she is going to rush forward. Who's the closest target? That's going to be a 3. So that's going to go towards, I think, probably Galston, who is posturing in the front, trying to show off and be impressive and strong. You are going to see as this paladin rushes forward at you, sword and shield in hand, and is going to strike at you not once but twice. So let me. Who does the 17 hit?
A 17. Wow, why is my AC so low? Did I forget to equip something? No, I just have no armor. That's cool. Yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay.
My AC is 14 apparently.
Do you
My
need
large
some
muscles
armor?
Make it easy to hit.
Okay. If you didn't grab armor, double check that, and we can go back and retroactively
I
take
have
away
leather
damage.
armor.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, that's fitting for Galston. Okay, so that means both attacks are going to hit. So you will take that will be 15 points of slashing damage, and you are also going to get hit with 1 divine smite.
All right. I'm going to parry one of those, so just pull out my bicep and deflect the blow with it, but also still take a bunch of damage because I'm trying to block with my bicep.
Sure. So the first attack was 5 and the second attack was 10, if that makes any difference for you mechanically.
Yeah, I just reduced 1 by 3.
Alrighty. And then you will take an additional 11 points of radiant damage from this divine smite. And
the light, it burns.
it's funny how that
I
works.
reduced my damage by 15 total.
Sweet. So you'll just take the 11 radiant then.
Cool.
Excellent. And she's going to cry out, just speaking to all of you. Stop, villains! Your evil plans will not be allowed to prevail! And will kind of flourish her sword, having now struck Galston twice. And that will bring us to the 2 knights, who all got the same number on their initiative. That is going to be 1 knight moving in to make an attack against Shavira, I believe. You will get, it's a 24 to hit.
It is. I took the dodge action, so is that disadvantage?
Oh, that is a disadvantage then. So that is instead a 16 to hit.
Ooh, misses.
Okay. And then the other one will come in and make an attack towards you, Cher, because...
I am flying.
Okay.
Unless they can have a range. I'm definitely at least 15 feet in the air.
So this will be the one that is baned, but they will take a step back, pull out a heavy crossbow, and take a shot at you. Which is going to be a 21 to hit.
With Bane?
Hold up. Let me roll the Bane.
It's fine. No, it's still gonna hit.
It's a 20 to hit. It's a 20 to hit.
That's fine.
And that is going to be Yeah, not too bad. That's just 2 piercing damage.
But that's fine.
Um,
How dare you? No, she's just not. They don't even say that. They just kind of glare. Not even glare. They just look.
okay. Alrighty, and that will bring us to Galston in the initiative.
All right. So I'm right up there with Rapunzel, right? That's just who hit me.
Yes, you are. That is who's in combat with you.
And we all know Rapunzel is susceptible to a smolder, so I would like to use my action to flex my enthralling physique at her. And I will use my Bardic Inspiration die to influence them. And then I will roll one of those. This is a homebrew subclass thing by Mr. Joshua Simon. So,
Who's that?
I have
Must be a
no
local.
idea.
Yeah.
So the DC on my enthralling physique is 15.
Okay.
You need a wisdom save, please.
A wisdom save. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see how wise this paladin is.
I'm trying to go for a flex smolder, like one of these.
Does a 10 save?
No.
Then that's gonna fail.
She is charmed
Of course
by
she
my
is.
enthralling physique. And until I do something harmful to it, and then she can make a save at the end of each of her turns, and that's that. So I just say, I like your hair.
And she'll kind of like, oh, and the intimidating posture immediately like drops as she falls under this charm effect. As they say, no one charms like Galston.
No one charms like Gaston, has big arms like Gaston. No one smolders as smoldery as Gaston.
Perfect.
And as my bonus action, I am also going to take my phase step with my Eladrin ability and teleport. We're in like a tower room, right? Is it like
Yeah.
a tall room with
Oh,
like,
yeah.
perhaps bookshelves or something? Tall?
Sure, you can tell me. I'm assuming this is kind of like a large conference room almost.
Yeah, well, it's a large room. The fact that they can fly in their room means there's enough space. It was also like
Yeah.
the inside of a mountain. So
Yeah, that makes sense. I basically just want to be up high on top of something,
Of course.
so I can archery some stuff.
Ooh.
Pew pew.
Pew,
All
pew.
right.
30 feet wherever. So yeah, that's my turn.
Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. That will bring us to Captain Jane Hook.
Okay. Quick question for you, Galston. The charm effect, is that when you harm it or when anybody harms it?
I believe it's only when I harm it.
Excellent.
Or until you do something harmful to it. So,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
She's
Perfect.
just
Thank
charmed by me, not by you,
Good.
Captain Jane.
Oh well, maybe I won't do what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going. I flourished my sword, and I'm going to rush forward, seeing this knight in shining armor with the beautiful hair attacking my formidable opponent because
And-
I'm only allowed to do that.
And before you say something, I don't know what you're gonna do, but before you say a thing, you'll see darkness envelop your sword for a second.
Very nice.
And you will hear in your head, strike true. I have one of my darkness domain cleric abilities is to create a shadow cloak of some way, and I can impose advantage on an attack roll. And because I'm a higher cleric, I can impose an advantage on other people's attack rolls.
So cool.
That's really cool.
That is really cool.
But I can do it only another time. So yeah,
Awesome. And is it
Take-
just on the first one?
just one of the first one.
Just on the first one?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Cher. So I'm gonna rush forward with my sword, and I'm gonna go for my first attack with advantage, thanks to my lovely guidance counselor. Blah. That is I don't know, what is it? Plus what? Plus 9, 19.
Yeah, that is against Rapunzel.
Yeah.
We'll just hit.
Ah, okay. So that is gonna be 1d8. That's a 10. There's an 8. 4 plus 5, 9 points of piercing damage, and okay, I'm not gonna do anything yet, but I am gonna go for strike number 2. So I'm
All right.
down one side, I'm gonna go up the other side.
All right.
Oh, that was almost a 19, but it's a 1, so that's a 10.
Okay, that's just fine. As you swing once, you strike true, and then that second time as you come down again, attacking, the way that she shifts ever so slightly, you just weren't anticipating her to stand exactly where she is. This is as she's kind of like, taking a step back from Galston, and so you see, just as she moves, it's just in a way that you didn't quite anticipate.
All right, last one. I'm going to come across with my hook.
All right.
There we go. That's a 24.
That is gonna hit.
And I'm going to make this a disarming strike.
Oh.
So that is, what are my superiority dice? D10s. Okay. So I'm going to add this to the damage, which dagger damage is +1. Okay, so that's a 1 plus 4, 5 plus 6, 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. And what do I need to roll to see if we're disarmed?
Strength saving throw, 16.
Okay. All right. That is going to make it. Her strength is quite good.
All right. Next time, you go in, Mr. Smee. It's your turn. Except they're not going to do anything because they're not.
Yep. Mr. Smee doesn't take any actions, but he stands there and just gives you a thumbs up from the invisible
You'll get
world
him
where he is.
next time, Mr. Smee.
Yes. All right, take another round. That's my turn.
Alrighty, excellent. Hey, that was some pretty good damage there. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with Cher. You're muted. Yep.
I know, and I was like, I'm in the middle of typing. 1 second.
sorry.
Anywho, okay, you said that other people attacking them doesn't break that charm. Okay. I'm not necessarily attacking them. However, I do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll look at the brat who was attempting to fight my girls. And I'll say, you, I don't like you. Let's snuff out that light, shall we? And the hand on the claw kind of just pulses a little bit.
Okay.
As right beneath me, 30 feet out, you will see a massive waves of darkness just like envelop the entire area. However, my girls can see through this darkness. They can't. And as I channel divinity, and the three baddies need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, all three of them?
Yep.
Okay, we can sure do that. Okay, alrighty. We've got let me double check that stat block. We've got 19 and a 3 from the knights.
Okay.
And Rapunzel is going to have a 20 total.
Valid. So 2 succeed, 1 fails.
Okay.
They're going to take 2d10, 12 plus my cleric level, 23 points of necrotic damage if they fail.
Ooh.
or 11, I guess, if they succeeded.
Okay.
And that was my action, and this is magical darkness. And I also believe, one second, and yeah, any light sensitivity you have nullify. Okay. Then as a bonus action, Shavira got hit.
I
No.
have not.
Someone did.
Yeah, Galston has been hit once.
In the darkness, you'll hear next to you. What will you hear? You will hear. Typically, I don't approve of grabbing someone's hair, but as the kids say, please snatch her wig. As I cast Healing Word, at second level on you. And that will be not bad. That's actually really not bad. 12 points of yes, no. 12 points of healing to you.
I am
Excellent.
invigorated. My thanks, Fred.
Excellent. Alrighty. Anything else for you, Cher? Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, that'll bring us to Shavira.
Shavira is feeling very at home in this darkness, and she will move to get within, to get 10 feet away from Rapunzel. And she'll just say, "Wow, you have such beautiful hair. It would be a shame to burn it," as she uses a key point to use Fangs of the Fire Snake as her fists have these like flames coming out of her knuckles, and she
Are they
will
green?
yes and she will use that to make her unarmed strikes.
Okay.
So they will deal, if they hit, they'll deal fire damage. So the first one is a 21 to hit.
At Rapunzel,
Yes.
that'll hit.
For, let's see, 13 fire damage.
Okay.
My second attack is a, it's an 18 to hit. So I think that misses, right?
It'll just miss, yeah.
Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to make one more attack.
Make sure you do these all at advantage.
Oh, they're all at advantage?
Unless Rapunzel and the knights can see somehow. They are blinded
Oh,
in
okay.
darkness.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you
well,
can.
my next roll was a 23, so I guess for the
Yeah.
18 before.
That'll hit.
Okay. I rolled a 1. I have Savage Attacker, so I'm going to re-roll that damage.
Yeah.
For a 2 for 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And then now I'll do my bonus action attack. First one's a 28. We'll re-roll just to see. Nope, it's lower. So 28 for another 12 fire damage.
Okay. Excellent. That's quite a bit of fire damage. She is hurting from that.
Awesome. And that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, and that will bring us to, if I'm not mistaken, Rapunzel's turn. So, she's going to start her turn by using Lay on Hands to just heal some hit points right back up.
Sing the song, Josh. Sing the song.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
I
don't remember how it goes.
That one.
Don't put me on the spot to sing.
I learned it from when I played Rapunzel, but I can't remember it now.
I know. I was like, I know the tune, but
I know it too. I'm trying to think of it. Guys.
But
Flower
Flower
gleaming
gleaming
glow.
glow.
Let your
Let your
Power
sun
shine,
Yeah.
make the clock reverse.
excellent.
Once there's
This'll be flavored as kind of taking the blonde hair and holding it, and kind of pressing it on where she's been hurt, as singing this song, and you watch as her wounds begin to heal up. And as this happens, that is her bonus action. Oh, no, that's her action. So she'll just make that save against being charmed. You said that was a wisdom save, yes? And that is actually, I think, just gonna succeed with the. Is that a 17? Okay, cool.
Now I'm out of her grasp, so she's allowed to not be swooned by me anymore.
It's okay. You can flex many more times. And I think that's going to be her whole turn, but we do still have the knights alongside her. So next up, one of them was still in. We'll start with the one with the crossbow, because that's gonna just take another shot, I think, at you, Cher, seeing that you're kind of manipulating the battlefield in this way. And because it's blinded, it's gonna be an attack at disadvantage, but it's still gonna try.
And Bane.
And baned, that's correct.
No, I'm not forgetting.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay, that's does a 7 hit?
Oh dear. No.
This crossbow bolt just like shoots straight up into the air, ricochets off the ceiling and off into the corner somewhere. Clearly, this knight is a little bit baffled by what has happened. The other one is going to. I believe we'd said that they had moved to attack you, Shavira. So they are going to make an attack against you at disadvantage still. Does a 15 hit your armor class? Shavira, a 15.
Oh, no.
Okay, they're going to swing, and you can see them coming through this darkness, and you'll just kind of sidestep as the sword comes down and misses.
Awesome.
And that is going to be their turn in combat. You have effectively made them not as useful. Galston, you're up.
All right, I'm going to wink at Rapunzel with my free action, hopefully. Just one of those. And then I am going to shoot at her, I guess. Because that's how Galston do. So that's 2 attacks with my longbow. First attack is going to be a nat 20 to hit. Damn, okay.
Alrighty.
And that will be 15 points of damage on the first attack. And my second attack is going to be... I'm trying to read my sharpshooter feat real quick, because I can do a thing. I can take a -5 to the attack roll and add 10 to the attack's damage. So yeah, I will do that on the second attack. Seeing that my first arrow hit so squarely on my target, I will take a -5 to hit. And
Okay.
So that will be 16 to hit.
And that's against Rapunzel?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to miss, unfortunately. She will raise her shield and deflect it.
All right, so yeah, total of 15 damage, I guess.
Alrighty. We can certainly do that. Alright. Good deal.
And I will bonus action throw an egg that I had in my pocket at Captain Jane and say, "Here, fortify yourself. Proteins."
Question.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, did you take those at advantage as well, or no?
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah. Then reroll. Yeah.
You roll the second one?
You're
Yeah.
all in magical darkness that you can see through. They can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Good call. Thank you. Thank you, CB.
Right. That one is going to be it's so hard to figure out with my brain. That one's going to be a 17 to hit.
That is still just a little bit too low.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
Rapunzel
So yeah,
deflected out of the way.
I throw an egg at Captain Jane and fortify yourself. Have a 1d6 inspiration. Protein.
Ooh, yes, protein.
An expiration.
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 Expiration. And then I'm going to action surge.
Yeah.
And I really want to hit it the second time. So, okay. So that's a 15 on the die. I had plus 6, 21.
Okay.
And I guess I'll roll at advantage to see if I crit again, because all attacks are at
Yeah.
advantage. Not a crit, but definitely gonna hit super high.
Mhm.
So that is 13 damage, and I hit, so I get to add 10 to the damage. So that's 23 damage. Sharpshooter.
Dang. Okay. Alrighty. That's some damage right there. Heck yeah.
Wow.
I take my bow and I blow off the top of it for no particular reason.
You just hear a chuckle in the background.
Just Galston things. Alrighty.
Just gal.
Hook.
All right. How far away is everybody from me right now? The knights.
So, if I recall correctly, you had just attacked Rapunzel your last round, right?
Yes.
So you are in combat with Rapunzel.
Okay.
One knight is probably 10, 15 feet away from you, and that's the one
Okay.
with the crossbow taking shots
Okay.
at Cher.
Okay.
And then the other one is probably 5 to 10 feet away from you, which is the one that had been attacking Shavira.
Perfect. So I'm going to stay in combat with Rapunzel, but I'm going to hit with the first one, and I'm going to expend a superiority dice to make that a sweeping attack, so I can try and hit the other one
Yeah.
next to me. So first one, very nice, is a 27.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
All right, so that is D8. 7 plus 5, 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and that was to Rapunzel, yes?
Yes, that was to
Okay.
Rapunzel.
Alrighty.
And then let me get my what's the sweeping attack? That's with if the original within your reach. Would the original would a 27 hit it?
Yes, that would also hit.
All right, and that's gonna take damage, 7 points, also 7 points of piercing damage. Which I rolled on
Okay.
my superiority dice.
Alrighty.
Excellent. So that was the first attack. I'm
Magnificent.
gonna do that exact same thing again.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
That will hit.
Good, good. Okay, so here comes 2 plus 5, 7 points of piercing damage to Rapunzel, and 6 points of piercing damage to her friend.
Mm.
And then last one is just going to be a straight, I'm going to try to disarm Rapunzel again.
Okay.
I'm wasting all of my superiority dice, but I want to remember to use them.
Okay.
All right, here we go. There we go. That's good. That is a 12 plus 9, 21.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 11 points of piercing damage, and then DC 16 strength, please.
She's not gonna need to make that strength saving throw, as you, what happens is you defeat Rapunzel with this hook attack.
All right, the Disney princess inside of me is cringing right now, but the villain inside of me is very excited. So as I hit with those two sword strikes and I knock back her friend, I'm going to take my hook or my coat hanger, and I'm going to just wrench the sword. Well, she's fighting with a sword, right?
Yeah.
Out of her hand and just toss it to the side. And
Okay.
then I'm going to I'm not going to use the egg yet because that's inspiration. I'm going to save that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but you've successfully disarmed her, and she has been rendered not a threat. Okay.
Galston
Excellent.
definitely sees this and is like, I helped with that.
I'm
That
still
was
holding
silent.
your egg.
Absolutely did.
I haven't eaten it
Teamwork.
yet.
Oh, good egg.
Stick it in my
Mostly
hat
me.
so it doesn't break.
All right. Excellent, excellent. Alrighty, is that your whole turn, Captain Jane Hook?
It is.
Alrighty, then that will bring us to Cher in initiative.
Oh, it's just the two knights now.
Mm-hmm.
because I can see how do they look? Are they scared? Are they just like staying resolved now that their leader is down, or what are they looking like? That's what I thought. Um, cool. Then I'm going to give out a
Okay.
and that chuckle kind of reverberates through the shadow, so they don't know if it's coming in front of them or behind them from the side, but they will all of a sudden feel like as I land right in front of them, holding both of their necks.
Mm.
And I say, "Run," as I cast command at second level.
Okay. That's what wisdom saves.
Yes.
Okay.
And one
let's-
is Bane, so they still. I'm not forgetting the damn Bane.
You are correct. Alrighty. All right. Well, the first one, even before I roll the Bane die, is gonna fail. But that's a 9 total. And the second one is worse. It's an 8.
Good, yeah. I instruct them to run, however they interpret that. But and then as I say that, the magical darkness does fade, and I'm just standing there with their necks, and I let go.
Yeah, they are. They're certainly terrified. As the darkness fades, you can all see this. We do have Shavira, your turn before they're up in initiative to see what they do. If you would like to do anything.
As like the darkness dissipates, and she knows that if she makes any attacks, everyone's gonna see it. She'll just like let them go.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. In that case, as we get to their turn, they are going to drop their weapons and flee as quickly as possible. You see them turn tail and run. Which brings us out of initiative, as you have all successfully defended yourselves for the time being. Yeah.
Fly, you cowards!
As they, yeah.
As they're running, I'm assuming they have like about 30 feet speed, right?
Yeah.
I want to vicious mockery one of them as they go out of the room and just
Absolutely.
call after them. No one fights like Galston douses lights like Cher actually did that in a wrestling match. Nobody bites like Galston.
Excellent.
Hopefully they cry or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That they need to make like a wisdom save on that. That's a fail.
Yeah.
So they
Be
run.
insecure.
They run and are very insecure compared to your impressive combat as a group. But it's specifically Galston's vicious mockery that gets to them. You have a
Gaston,
moment.
stop projecting.
Projecting? No one projects like Galston. Am I right?
That is
Oh,
true.
that was fun. Is Rapunzel still here?
Rapunzel is incapacitated on the ground. So, yes.
Cher is going to look back at the girls and say, "Well, how was that?"
Rejuvenated.
Yeah, that was a nice little warm up.
Agreed, but something tells me there's more. And my wings will fold back in on themselves behind me as I walk over to Rapunzel's dead corpse. No, I walk over to Rapunzel. I will put my heel into their neck. Not into their neck, but like onto their neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. As they
Power move.
Right?
I'm touching you with my feet.
as she slowly comes back to awareness, she does not struggle, but there's clearly a moment of like panic of oh, what has just happened?
We call this step 2, interrogation. As I go get my food, I'll let my girls tell you or ask you anything they need to know, and you better answer them, or you'll deal with me.
And Cher steps away to get some food from Boris.
Trust us, you do not want to deal with them. I say as I put my hook. Just lift her chin up with it.
Very nice. Yeah, I was looking. I probably would kind of like tie her hands with some rope.
Sure, easy enough to do that.
Galston has 8 intelligence and 8 wisdom, so I feel like she's not so much the asking questions type. I feel like she's just flexing in the background as if that's going to be helpful.
That's very intimidating.
It's
Keep doing
very
that.
helpful.
Keep doing that. Now, where did you come from? And what are you doing here?
I was here for group therapy.
Not you.
Too.
Not you. You
Oh,
keep
sorry.
flexing your muscles.
I will.
I'm sure there's some more eggs around here somewhere
We
And
you
save
have-
them
Are there?
for later.
that you haven't eaten yet.
I will find them.
excellent. We heard word that a group of villains had gathered, and so of course we had to come and stop whatever evil plot you're putting together.
Well, we weren't putting together an evil plot, were we, girls?
No. I mean,
Were we?
That's
No.
No, we weren't.
Are
No, we weren't.
are villains not allowed to have friends?
This is exactly the type of lies that I would expect from a villain.
Well, who's the real villain here? You're assuming that we're up to no good just because of our past actions.
When have you ever been up to good exactly?
Well, maybe
I
we're
mean-
trying to turn over a new leaf.
When we're up to good, it doesn't exactly make the news. Burn down one village and it sure does.
Your
What she
point?
said.
I'm just saying, you can't just assume to know everything about a person. We were simply gathering to chat.
A
Villains
likely
need
story.
support too. Yes, we need support too.
Our work is very taxing.
Yes, quite.
It takes a lot of facial muscles to arch my eyebrows like this.
And you do it with grace and poise. And just because, turning back to Rapunzel and lifting her chin a little bit higher, just because we're bad guys does not mean that we are bad guys.
A likely story.
So, who else knows about our gathering?
Who doesn't? Everyone knows.
Shavir just kind of like looks at everyone. Well, that surely can't be good.
What does a villain need to do to get some rest around here?
I, for one, could definitely use a vacation.
Same. Well, unfortunately for you, my dear, you haven't been the most helpful. Cher,
Are you done asking the questions you need?
we're not getting anywhere. I think she needs a little more persuading.
Oh. Is that so? Let me go back to my move. Too many tabs are open.
Whatever Cher does, Shavira will just kind of be behind her, sharpening her claw nails.
Yep.
Trying to add to the imposing vibe.
Okay.
And I'll step back as Cher steps forward, and I'm just making sure my hook catches my hook, not my hand. My hook catches the light.
Oh, shing!
Perfect.
My apologies. Cher will kind of walk back forward and say, "Here's the thing about us villains. Some of us do this for glory," as I look over at Galston. "Some of us do this for revenge," as I look over at Jane. "Some of us do this because it is their job and they do it well," as I look over at Shavira. My wings will open once more as they begin to encircle around Rapunzel. And I cast Thaumaturgy at the same time as my voice gets deeper and louder. But some of us do it because we are merely the embodiment of all evil. So I ask you one last time. Who are you? Why are you here? Who else is coming? And what should I do with you after you answer those 3 questions?
Okay, give me an intimidation check at advantage.
That was beautiful.
That is pretty awesome, actually. That is a 24.
A
for
24.
sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you can see that she kind of is taken aback by this impressive showing, and as that happens, she'll just reply, "Well, you know me. I'm Rapunzel, and I came here with my knights to stop your evil plot, because what else would you be doing with so many villains in one place? And as for who else knows, many of the heroes across the realm know, and several were going to meet me here, so I'm sure that they will be here very soon, and they will free me and defeat you once and for all. As for what you
Free
should
you?
do with me, I care not, because you don't have very long to decide, do you?"
Do we? Is there a window?
Can I make a perception check?
Sure, you could walk out onto the little balcony and give me a perception check.
Can actually the 4 of us kind of walk, and I'm going to actually take Rapunzel by like their neck
Sure.
and like walk them with us to
Yeah.
the edge.
There's
of
this
the balcony.
procession that goes out to the balcony. Yes.
And I'm not necessarily looking, but what are they looking at? I have a passive of 19, so I'm not like looking,
Okay.
but I will
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Damn sure.
My passive is 16.
Okay.
I got a 15 on the check.
15. Okay.
At a dirty 20.
Okay.
My passive is 13, and I got 14 on the check.
All right.
But I also somehow have a 600-foot range with no disadvantage. So even if I cannot see someone down there, I'm gonna shoot
Sharpshooter.
them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sharpshooter.
Excellent. That is how D&D works.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you go out on the balcony, you see there is a group that is coming up the mountain. They're still a ways off, probably outside of your 600-foot range thus far. But you can see that there appear to be about eight figures coming up. And as they are making their way up the mountain, you can see that they pass the 2 fleeing knights. They stop and speak briefly before those 8 appear to continue up. For you, Captain Jane Hook, with that 20, you would notice that there is one young lady in the group, and the rest of the group consists of dwarves.
Well, if it isn't Snow White and her little men.
I just look over at Rapunzel. That's who you think will destroy us?
She going to sing at us.
Summon her little birdies and fly? Well, it doesn't matter. You won't see it. I push her off the edge.
Okay.
Which is why I wanted them at the edge.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
Yeah, Shavira just waves.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dang.
I'm literally playing the embodiment of evil. She's not gonna like.
Oh,
I was going to stab them in the throat with my heel, but that didn't happen.
No, I like this better. I like this a lot better, because as she falls and plummets, you see down from the bottom, Snow White reaches up, says a word, and you would recognize the spell Featherfall, as Rapunzel slows her descent, and after joining up with that group, walks away.
Yeah, I was like, it looks like Galston.
You could take a pot shot.
Yeah.
You said your range was what?
Warning shot.
600 feet. So that'll be a 23 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
We're evil. We are evil.
Uh-huh. You are evil. I'm going to
And,
say that one of the dwarves steps forward with a shield to take the hit instead.
Oh, that's nice.
That way we don't
While she's
actually
midair.
lose anyone in canon.
That's fair. Gaston is definitely like Gaston's thought process through all this was like saw Cher push Rapunzel off, and at first was like, but she was so beautiful, and then was like, but her hair was better than mine, and will then shoot her, but then will not succeed, and then she will feel bad
Sure.
about herself
Her
and
hair
just
was
not say
magic.
Love it.
All
I
right.
just want to say, as she was falling and as the spell took hold of Featherfall, you would have heard a Cher scream in a mixture of infernal and deep speech, basically. And you would have heard, if you can understand any of those, you're lucky I don't have counterspell.
Really?
Fantastic. I think this is a good place to take our little halfway break. So we're going to go to a break in just a moment. I am going to do the drawing for the D&D Beyond giveaway code in exactly 5 minutes. So you have 5 minutes to say something in the chat, share an emote, or comment something, and I will draw that giveaway during the break screen, and I'll also announce it when we get back in just a moment. So we're going to head to the break screen. Go ahead and take a moment, stretch your legs, do what you got to do, and we will be back. We'll be back real soon. Thanks, friends. See you in a few minutes. And we're back. Hello, welcome. We have returned from our break. I hope that you've had a lovely break. Congratulations to D&D Jordan Lee on winning the giveaway code from D&D Beyond for Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Feel free to shoot me a message, and we'll get that given over to you. So we're in touch. So we'll chat after the game. Very quickly before we get started, I just want to give a quick reminder that we're raising funds for Starlight, this organization that provides hope to kids who have cancer. This is near and dear to my heart, not just because I work in healthcare and do that on a daily basis, but because one of my very good friends in elementary school had leukemia, which is a rare form of cancer. So it's something that it really, I think, hits home, and especially when you think about kids who have so much potential, have so much hope and joy, and to see that stolen from them by dealing with a serious illness, it's just it's a sad thing. So as of right now, we are about $133 raised, so that's phenomenal. Thank you very much. We do have a goal set at $500, but if we get past that $500 goal, I will make the final combat encounter today dramatically harder to see if we can't unseat these villains from the top of their mountain.
That's not fair.
So,
I was about to do a thing, but I didn't realize that was going to make it harder.
If you would like to see the villains face a very challenging combat encounter, you should donate some money. And if you would just like to help see kids with cancer have their lives made better, you could also donate some money. Yeah. All right, with that being said, let's hop right back into the game. We have picked up as we see this group of heroes approaching the mountain. It appears to be a kind of a singy bard with a number of dwarves around them. What would you like to do? You've got a moment before they're going to get the entrance of the mountain.
This is not how I planned on spending my day. I don't know about you.
It's
I'm
fine. You can deal with a little fun. You dealt with literally lost brats. I'm sure you can deal with a bunch of dwarves.
You're right. You hear that, Mr. Smee? Just like the Lost Boys.
Oh yeah. I'm also going to go ahead and just use one of my spell slots to cast Unseen Servant because I have determined that Captain Jane is now my friend. So I'm going to give her the Unseen Servant that she needs.
Okay.
So you'll just feel like a presence next to you, Captain Jane, of a medium-sized force. And I don't know, what would Smee do? Like, fix your hat?
Yes, fix the hat or like dust off the hook or just straighten the jacket, all those things. Oh, thank you, Mr. Smee. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you'll get like a comforting pat on the back, and that thing where like someone's like preparing you for battle, they're like adjusting your armor and like tightening the straps. Unseen servants can do basic tasks like that.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Smee.
Unseen Smee. And I'm just gonna shoot as many times as you'll let me before they're
Give me 6 attacks.
Whoa. Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
If I can take 2, so that'll basically be 3 rounds of combat because I get 2 attacks per attack. Cool. All right. So first one is going to be 19 to hit.
Okay, and are you shooting at Snow White or the dwarves?
There's 7 dwarves.
There are 7 dwarves.
I want to get. No, I just want to get Snow White.
Okay.
Because her singing is better than mine. Okay, so first one to hit was a 19,
That'll
and
hit.
then a 30,
That'll.
and then
That's
a
to
19.
hit. Okay, so far they've all hit.
Okay, and then a 20. No, another 30. Wow.
Yep, they're all gonna hit.
And then a 29.
They're all gonna hit.
And yep, another 30.
No one
And I think this
shoots
is the
like
last one.
Galston.
Yep, they're all gonna hit.
Wow.
They're all gonna hit. Just give me a
I
whole
also
lot of
have,
damage.
Braces of archery. Okay, so
What did she
6
have again?
damage, 10, 13, and 11, and 9, and 13, and 8. And I think that was 6.
Yeah. What
Can I
was
just say, these digital dice on
What-
D&D Beyond are so helpful. for
what was
doing
that
quick
first
math.
attack?
Oh yeah.
Like to hit?
No, the first round of damage. It was right before you got 13 on the second attack. I just wanted to make sure that I
I believe that one was a 9.
9. Okay, great. Thank you. Just gotta do all of my math in D&D Beyond.
That's cool. So I'm just like standing there with my longbow looking down at these things and just mumbling to myself, no one shoots like Galston. No one hoops like Galston. No one's arrows are super accurate like Galston's.
Yeah. You notice as this is happening that she is having to cast healing spells to try to, keep herself in okay shape. And so she will cast a couple of spells as she's walking up, trying to heal herself while you are shooting at her. We'll say that she casts 2 healing spells.
Wonderful
Burn those
job.
spell slots.
Yes, deplete the enemy's resources.
Okay, and that's where we are. That's where we are. That's good. That's good.
No one depletes enemy resources like Galston.
Yes, Galston is doing a very good job. Okay, excellent. And that will get us to, they're now inside the passageway. You've got a couple moments as they kind of walk through the mountain layer, if there's anything you would like to do to prepare before they enter.
Group hug?
Pug. Yes.
No.
Are there pillars
just
in
Jane
here
and
or anything that would
Biggest hug ever.
give cover?
Sure. Cher, what do you have in here that might provide some cover if someone was looking to be a little
There's
sneaky?
definitely some. Wait! Don't tell me. Might. There are definitely some stalagmites. I was like, Midas. Tears.
Yeah.
Midas.
Yep.
There are definitely some stalagmites jutting out from every so like random spots in the big room. There are the chairs and the table. There is also the fireplace that doesn't have any fire in it right now. Does anybody want to go in there and chill for a second? I don't know. There are a couple of bookshelves and stuff so like the Galston was standing on something to shoot. Honestly, anything you can think of in a villainous, dungeonous main area of being.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Shavira will just like kind of position herself strategically behind like a stalagmite to try and get like a
Oops.
jump on them.
It's all good. Okay.
I am going to hug Captain Jane in our group hug that nobody else was in except for us.
Yep. Mhm.
And I'm going to cast heroism on her.
Oh.
And so, Captain Jane, you are now immune to being frightened, and you will gain. Oh wow! At the start of each of his turns, you will gain 3 temporary hit points at the beginning of each of your turns.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Excellent. You're the best
Yes.
friend I ever had, and the only friend I've ever had, but the best friend I've ever had.
Are we
I am
frenemies?
the best of friends.
No one's
And-
friends like Gaston.
And then I'm gonna climb on a bookshelf.
Okay. Alrighty.
Clever.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else you want to do as we prepare?
Honestly, I don't really. No, we're going to see what they can do for now.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case,
Actually, I don't see any of us getting knocked out, but just in case. Who do I like the most right now is honestly the question. Not really. It's who might need it the most. Who it seems like Jane and Shavira get the closest, but I know Shavira definitely
My
gets
AC
out of there as
17.
well.
That helps.
What about Jane?
15.
Cool. Cher will kind of walk over. She's like they're walking to the back, but like stop at you, Jane, and just kind of stop. And then they kind of look over. I sense something. Just to be sure, and I'll snap as literally like a wave of darkness just envelops you and dissipates on the ground as I cast Death Ward.
okay. Excellent. And
Thank you, Cher.
that's perfect. Shavira, you are hidden, correct?
Yeah, if you'll allow me to.
Yeah, could you give me a stealth check? And Galston, are you hiding or just trying to have a good vantage point?
Gaston does not hide.
I didn't think so.
I got a 28.
You are very hidden.
I'm gonna be sitting in my throne,
Okay.
Nice.
watching them come
Power
in.
move.
It's like, yeah.
I'll be standing to Cher's right with my sword out and my hook a-gleaming.
Excellent. Alrighty. So as they enter in, then you will see first there are a group of dwarves that enter the room. 7 of them, all with varying personalities. Each of them is a little bit unique in their own way.
Don't trust this.
And the bard, Snow White, enters behind them, she is going to take an action as she enters the room very quickly, and is going to point a finger at you, Cher, and I think you, Captain Hook, are the other most prominent member in the room. And I would like for
Galson
you...
just like, how dare?
Yeah.
I would like
I'm
for
too
you
high
to
on the
both
bookshelf. She didn't see me.
make Constitution saving throws.
Ooh.
Interessante.
Ooh, that's not good. That's a 9.
That is a 17.
Okay. Cher, you feel for a moment that it seems like Snow White is trying to do something that you have done before, but you know this and resist the effect. Jane, your eyes fog over and you are blinded.
What is this? I can't see anything.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh, wow.
It.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm going to roll initiative on my end first, and then I will come back to y'all in 2 seconds. What was that? That was an oof. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Give me, because we got a. Yeah, just give me your numbers. I'll just go around in order. Shannon, what do we got?
10.
A
rolled a
10. All right.
Oh, you have a +9 to your initiative?
I do.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
alert.
Wow, you're alert. Yeah.
I'm alert.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Nice.
But you're
Love
also
that feat.
blinded.
Yep. So not very alert at the moment.
That's fair.
Thank goodness I have Smee.
Shavira.
24.
Ooh,
Nice,
nice.
Very nice.
Roll 19.
Galston.
Gaston gets a 15.
15. Okay, and Cher.
I got a 17.
A 17. Okay, excellent. Alrighty, and so that means that at the top of initiative is Shavira. You are hidden.
Yes. So, I'm going to pop out from my hiding spot.
Okay.
And I would probably attack whatever's closest to me, whether that's, I would assume it's a dwarf, or if it's Snow White since she was sort of leading the charge. You can decide.
Okay. I would say that Snow White is not in the front, but
Okay.
you could target her if you would like. Alternatively, one of the dwarves is in front. Let's say that it's Drowsy, Sleepy, whatever his name is.
Sleepy.
Whatever his name is.
We're off-brand dwarves.
Sorry, I'm thinking about creature collectors later today.
Okay, well then, yeah, she will pop out and light her fists again with the green flame using the fangs of fire snake and make an unarmed attack at it.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled a 2, so that's a 12.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have advantage because I was hidden, right?
Yes, you do. Good call.
Okay.
Good call.
For 22.
All right. And is that against the dwarf or against Snow White?
The drowsy, sleepy.
Okay. 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 Perfect. Then yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Give me some
That
damage.
will be 14 fire damage.
All right.
I will. Does it look like hardy? Like it's not really in that damage.
It's not like suddenly on death's door, but it's not an insignificant amount of damage either.
Then I will make another attack at the same one. I got a 12, so I assume
Okay.
that misses.
That is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And then I will spend another key point to do flurry of blows with my fire fists.
Okay.
2 more attacks for another 22
That's gonna hit.
for 11 fire damage.
Excellent.
And then if that one's still up, I'll try
Yep.
and attack again. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one.
And this one you hit a couple of times, but the dwarf's able to step out of the way for this last one. Just barely able to sidestep as you're going, and you're just punching with your fire fist so quickly that.
These are at a 10-foot range.
Okay. So you're not
she
actually
would-
in melee.
Yes.
Perfect.
Correct. So she would back up 30 feet.
Okay. Alrighty. That works for me. Is that everything?
Yes.
In that case, it is the dwarves' turns. They rolled very high on initiative, and I'm just doing them all as one because otherwise we'll be here all day as I try to keep track of, 8 separate initiatives. So we're just going to do them all as one. So they're going to fan out and spread out and attack everybody. So we'll say that 2 are going to come and rush towards... 2 are going to rush towards you, Captain Hook.
Right.
And because you are blinded, they have advantage.
Oh, that's right. It's me. I can't see anything.
Smee will pat you on the back comfortingly. Because, okay, that's going to be a natural 20 on 1. So it's not that much
God damn it,
damage.
Smee.
I would
It's,
like to parry that, please.
Okay, it's 12. So parry
So,
away.
Parrying away.
Um,
That is a -5, so
Okay.
7.
Yep, you'll take 7 from that attack. There's a second attack against you, which is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And you will take an additional 9 damage from that attack.
I'm gonna parry that one too.
Okay,
Just because I can, and there goes all my superiority dice. So.
cool. Parried away.
Oh my god, another 1, another 5 so far.
Oh goodness.
I gotta stop rolling ones.
All right, we've got 2 more that are going to rush in. Cher, your chair is what? How far into the room would you say? Like 25, 30
I'm
feet?
literally right next to Jane.
Oh, okay. Then I'll say that.
Jane was standing next to.
Yeah, I'll say that 3 will walk up to you. 2 will walk up to you and make attacks
Make it
against you.
3, hit me! I dare you!
Okay, 3 are gonna attack you.
Such a share mood.
Does a 25 hit?
I'm not gonna answer that with a damn.
I love when they ask questions.
7. Okay, that's 7 piercing damage. Gonna move my dice tray over here so it's a little closer. Alrighty. Does a 19 hit? That's 9 more damage. Okay. That's a 22 to hit.
Hit me.
An additional 6.
They did say that.
And I believe that is all of their attacks. There's 2 left. One is going to take a javelin out and throw it at you, Galston, and the other one is going to take a javelin and throw it at you, Shavira, because you are slightly farther away. So, attack against Galston. I think that's going to hit with a 22. And that will be 10 piercing damage to you, and Shavira, that is not going to hit unless a 9 hits you, which I don't think it does.
No, but I was really looking forward to deflecting a javelin missile.
We'll try again next round. And with that, the dwarves have filled the space. Cher, you're up.
Share takes all of the damage. They're not really that
Yeah.
bothered.
Okay.
And they say, hi ho, now it's time for you to go. But not yet. And from them, we'll just start to billow shadow. And it's going to go underneath everyone's feet and kind of go around and just be ominous. And it's going to coalesce in the middle of the room. And it's going to stay there. And then it starts to almost like congeal and form this creature as I summon a shadow spirit.
All right.
And I say, but they'll play with you first.
Okay.
What do I do? Checking the quick thing real quick. I think I don't have anything that is a bonus action that I can do right now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And I just say, have fun, pet.
Okay.
I like to call them Fantasia. And Fantasia is going to rush after, hit the nearest dwarf, honestly, because they go right after me.
Sure.
And hold on, let me make sure. I cast this at. But I guess casted it. I guess casted it at 3rd level. Yes, I did. Okay. And then they have. I need to do a. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Anywho, they get, and they are going to be. They are going to be oh, I gotta decide. Fury, fear, or despair. Oh, okay. I choose. What kind of light would you say is in this room?
I would say that it's probably dim light, knowing you and your kind of preferred surroundings. But if you would like for it to be lighter or darker, you could certainly make that so.
Dim light is perfect. I was picturing dim light, but I wanted to. I didn't want to get.
I would presume.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then yeah, they are in their fear mode. And I did not cast this at 4th level, not 3rd. I don't know why I said that.
Okay.
Sorry. They have a multi-attack. They're going to hit, the nearest thing twice.
Okay.
So first attack is a plus spell level. Okay, a 17 hit.
Yeah, not quite, actually. This dwarf will raise his shield. We'll say it's Grumpy. Grumpy will raise his shield and deflect this attack.
Okay. Second attack is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool beans. Cool beans and collard greens.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Oh, that's really nice, actually. That is 18 points. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Hold on. That is 15, 18, 22 points of cold damage.
Alrighty, duly noted. That's pretty good.
And as a bonus action, you see them just congeal and go to the ground and start to shift. As while in dim or darkness, they can take the hide action as a bonus action.
Excellent.
Very cool.
Excellent. I'm gonna use everyone's passive perception, but could you give me a quick stealth check just to see if we beat that?
For them, they would use their stealth. This is a UA spell, so
Okay, okay.
I'm making sure I read it right. So yeah, I guess I use their dex. They don't have any extra senses. Okay, cool. Cool beans. That is a 19.
Yeah, they're pretty well hidden. Excellent. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn or the spirit's turn?
That is it. Thank you.
Excellent. Hey, that was a phenomenal attack. So that brings us up to Galston. You're next.
All right, I'm on top of this bookshelf, and I'm going to survey the room. Can I see all of the dwarves and Snow White?
Yes, you should be able to see everyone. They're all in the room.
Okay, cool. DM, can you give me a ruling on Enthrall? If everyone has disadvantage on perception checks to see my friends, would that give them disadvantage on attacks, or just if they're trying to find them? It's kind of weird.
And that's the spell enthrall?
Yes.
Okay.
It says on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you.
Yes. I would say that anyone who has actively, at this point, I would say that they're all in combat, so they would all have advantage on that saving throw. Yeah. But otherwise, I think, yeah, we would work with... otherwise, any creature that fails this save will be focused on you unless they try to take an action to perceive where someone else is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to stand up with my longbow and just... Who has brains like Galston, entertains like Galston, who can make up these endless refrains like Galston. I use antlers in all of my decorating. Boy, what a gal, that Galston! And I would like to cast Enthrall, please.
Excellent. 10 points to Galston.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and what I just looked at the spell. What save is that?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom saving throw. Alrighty. Snow White's got a 3.
Nice.
And the dwarves, I'm gonna roll. The highest I've got from dwarves is 15. What's your DC there?
My DC is 15.
Okay, so I'll say that I rolled for groups, so 2 dwarves will save, but then the rest of them are enthralled as well.
Excellent. And I make a big flexi show up on my thing. Everyone look at me. I'm Gaston.
Excellent.
And, yep, I guess that is my turn.
Phenomenal. Okay. Great. Good. That will bring us to Captain Jane Hook.
All right. Well, Captain Hook is going to, because she can't see anything, she's going to just blindly wave her way forward with her sword and just hopes it connects with something.
Okay, there are a couple people in range, so you
Okay.
can give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
Yep. You got it.
Don't forget you get another 3 temporary hit points at the top of your turn.
Excellent. Thank you. And I still have your inspiration.
Yep, that is definitely still available if you want it.
Yes, this. Okay, so
One
5,
egg in a hat.
1 egg and a hat right here. That would be a 14.
Okay, against a dwarf.
Yeah, actually,
it's-
I'm going to use my my egg. I'm going to reach in. I can feel that, so I'm going to reach in
Yeah,
my hat
yeah.
and shove it in my mouth.
Okay.
So that would be a 19 instead.
A 19 is going to hit.
A. All right. That is
Protein.
Protein. That is 2 plus 5, 7 points of piercing damage for
All
the
right.
first one. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not gonna hit. That's a 13.
Not quite.
And my last one with my hook. That's a 23.
That is going to hit.
My trusty hook.
All right.
Another 2 plus 5, so 7 points of piercing damage. And as I'm
Excellent.
going forward with the hook, Smee, you blithering idiot, help me!
Okay. And you feel a comforting pat on the back? Because unseen servants cannot take actions in combat.
Best use of a spell slot
Yes.
I have ever
I
had.
love it so much.
It was a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay. That will bring us to Snow White if you're done.
Yes, I am done.
Alrighty. She is going to, because she is enthralled by Galston, going to take a look at you, and is going to.
Fall head over heels in love with me, like all Disney princesses.
As one does. No, I should have looked at this. She can still make
There you
attacks against you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Okay, so she is going to, realizing what you have done, begin to speak and sing and cast hypnotic pattern, but it's going to be a voice thing, and she's going to do that, kind of deal, whatever. That's from a different Disney movie, but it's fine. It's loosely related. There-
Close
Is
enough.
that is that enchanted?
Yep. Yep.
I was like, wait, I know that though. That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's loosely
No, I thought it was
related.
the Little Mermaid one.
They're similar, but slightly different. Could I get you to give me a wisdom save?
Oh yeah, sure. I am going to hang on. Do
Yeah.
I have to declare lucky before I make a roll whenever I make an
no, I
attack?
don't think
I don't think so. I think you can determine
just
that after the roll, if it's
Okay,
not
cool.
satisfactory to you.
Great. So that is going to be a 15.
15 will save.
Great. Lucky me.
That's good.
You-
that
you-
spell is nasty.
Feel for a moment as this melody, you hear it, and you think for just a second, your mind begins to lose focus on what it is we were doing. You were starting to become hypnotized, and then you realize, wait, no, we're being attacked, and you're able to snap out of it and refocus. No one fights off hypnotic pattern like Galstone.
Gaston's over being enchanted by Disney princesses.
Yep, exactly. Okay, and that's she's gonna, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word.
You can't do that, cheater.
Oh, you're right. You're actually right about that.
It's only because I only did it because I was like, I have bonus actions I want to use, but I can't.
She will instead inspire one of her dwarven companions. We'll say this one. Just as I mark a random dwarf on my sheet. I don't have 7 dwarves on my sheet. It's fine. A random one is inspired to be a little bit stronger in this next round of combat, as she'll yell, Dopey, go! And that, I believe, brings us back to the top of initiative with Shavira.
Awesome. So the drowsy, this one I was originally fighting,
yes.
that one's still up, right?
Yep, it is still standing, although it is looking a little bit rough at this point.
Okay. I know I did move 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
I have 50 feet of speed, so I think I can get up in melee with him.
Yep.
And I will just go up there and do a regular punch for.
It's at advantage.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get some shadowiness.
Ooh, okay. Well, that is better. 23.
That's gonna hit.
All right, she'll just go and crack him in his face because, I assume his head is fist height.
Yep.
Dwarf.
Absolutely.
And that will be, I'm going to re-roll that for Savage Attacker. It's the same, so that's 8 damage.
Okay, nice. Excellent.
And then if he's still up, I will make another attack at the same one for a 28 to hit.
Also gonna hit, yeah.
And that'll be 10 damage.
And you
this
knock
is
that
magic
dwarf.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, you knock that dwarf to sleep.
The non-sleep.
Is there another dwarf nearby?
Yes. Oh, yeah. There's a whole bunch of them. There's now 6 in the room, plus a Snow White in the back.
Okay. Well, then I will. I should have about 10 more feet of movement, so I'll try and get in melee with another one.
Yeah.
And just use my bonus action attack for a 26 to hit.
Yes. Alrighty. You could hit one of two. You could hit one that's already taken some damage from Jane, or you could hit one that has not been hit yet. Do you have a preference?
Is Jane in melee? with the one that
Yes.
she's in?
Yes. She's
Okay.
in melee with both of these.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll hit the one that she's hit already.
Okay. Great.
It is 13 damage.
That is just enough to knock that one unconscious as well.
Nice.
Nicely done. Monk stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And that will bring us, if that's the end of your turn, that will bring us to the dwarves, who, now seeing one or two fall, are a little bit concerned, and Grumpy in particular is a little more grumpy. You hear a sneeze from one of them, and they are going to make some attacks against all of you. Yes, force hand wave.
It's like,
There's going to be one that's going to make another attack against you, Jane, because
Right.
you're still standing there. And so that is going to be, quick math, is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that will be 10 piercing damage to you. How you looking over there? I know it's been a couple of hits. We're fine? Yeah, you've got a lot of hit points.
I got a lot of HP. We're fine.
Yeah. Let me know if you get under half.
Will do.
Okay, and
Stop
next...
rubbing your number of hit points in my face.
One day, Gaston.
I'm still more than you with all of these hits.
All right. One dwarf is going to make an attack, or two are now going to make an attack against you, Cher. One of them has deceased. Does a... ooh, that's a lot. That's like a 25 to hit. Okay. And then the second one that's going to attack you is a 19 to hit. Both hit. Okay, so you are going to take 14 points of damage between the two attacks. And then there's going to be... everyone else is going to be making attacks against you, Galston, because you have enthralled a great many of them. And so the rest of the dwarves are going to rush towards you. Attacking you with, they have these wicked knives that they're holding. They're short swords.
Can they reach me?
They are.
Do they have javelins?
They're gonna throw javelins instead.
Yeah. All right.
That's just they just get a less to hit modifier. Does a 20 is gonna hit on one? Oh, that's gonna hit. That's even more.
I'm gonna use a lucky on one of them, so re-roll one, please.
The 20 has become a 16 or a 14.
Still hit.
A 14.
My
It becomes a
AC is
14.
Terrible.
Ah!
14 will not hit.
Hey, okay. So you only take 2 hits, and that is going to be 6 damage on the first one and 6 damage on the second one.
I can take it
Excellent.
with my super reasonable amount of hit points.
No one can take javelins like Galston.
I can't see you right now, Gaston, but I know you look so cool.
And that is the dwarf's turn, which brings us to Cher.
Great. Cool beans. She's getting bored. They're getting bored. And first things first, a creepy boy is going to, Fantasia is going to slither back up and attack twice. I believe both attacks are at advantage because it was hiding. Just the first one. I don't hide often, so I don't remember.
I think it's just the first one.
I will believe you because you're the DM. Okay, cool. First attack is a natural 20.
Excellent.
Nice.
Where are you at, Beats? Where are you at? How do you do nats? How do you do nats?
Double dice.
Double the dice. Double the dices. Okay. Cool. And that is going to be... Oh, God! I'm good.
That's going to be, oh God.
Yep. That's 18, 22, math, 25, 29 points of cold damage for the first attack.
And that is against one of the dwarves.
One of the dwarfs, yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, that is vicious. Okay. We'll say that's one of the ones attacking you.
Okay. That's perfect. Second attack is an 18.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, 18, yeah.
That's their armor class.
Oh, shit. That's all rough. These are not the best rolls. 10, 13, 17 points of cold damage on that one.
That is just enough to knock down that dwarf.
Oh, yay! And that was their turn, not mine.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Then, I kind of just zoned past the irrelevance in front of me, looking at Snow White.
Yes.
Say, you know, no one sings like Gaston. So I would advise you cease now. And the hand, as I'm speaking, begins to close on my staff, and then it pulses out as a beam goes towards them as I cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Let's do it at third level, because you're annoying me.
All right.
How about that? Sorry, you can't see it.
Oh, that's a beautiful die, though.
That is
Oh
a
my.
gorgeous dice.
Bye,
That's my
Snow White.
raise. That's my
your
raised
wizard's
obsidian.
I love it.
Y'all better get to
Yeah.
donating.
Okay.
So we can, get another hero in here.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't expect that one.
Okay.
So we're doubling dice.
Mm-hmm.
This is 66,
Yep.
double to 12d6.
Sure. Or you could roll 66 and just double that number if that's easier. Your call.
Plus, on the stabs of the obsidian claw, which I changed from the ivory claw, if I crit with a spell attack, the target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So that's an extra 66.
Okay.
God.
I'm
So
gonna do it in D&D Beyond.
we're looking at 18d6.
I'm gonna do it in D&D Beyond.
I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively mark Snow White as deceased. Whew.
The
Oh.
long sleep.
And this is all gonna be necrotic sounds. Because my guiding bolt is necrotic instead of radiant. Thank you, DM. Woof. That is what's the word I'm looking at it? Blah 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 blah. That is 72 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
Yeah. She's out.
Woof.
Unlike the paladin you fought earlier, bards have a slightly lower number of hit points.
Valid. Wasn't expecting that one to kill her, honestly, but it happened. Or at least incapacitated her because PG-13, whatever. And the hand will go back to its right position.
Excellent.
And I can say, well, anyone else?
Yeah, don't mess with Cher. Okay, excellent. Anything else, or is that the turn?
That's my action. Actually, no. I stay there.
Okay.
I'll be getting. I'm watching. Jane.
Mhm.
They won't die while I'm around.
Yes. I do believe now that blindness is not concentration, so
Wow.
that is going to persist for a couple more rounds. Sorry, Galston, I believe you're up.
Free action for Smee to pat Jane on the back comfortingly.
Yes, yes. I will say that Smee could act as an aid in like just like guiding the arm, like that's the direction you want to. You're gonna attack that way. Yep.
Love it.
Point that direction. That direction.
Love it.
So who's left?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 dwarves still standing, and they are starting to look a little terrified.
Oh, I
Four
forgot to say
dwarves.
that my shadow hit again. Or at least attempted to.
Okay.
It didn't. It wasn't successful. Was
It
not
tries to hide again.
All right. I am going to not cast a spell. I'm just going to shoot things with my longbow.
Alrighty.
So, I have 2 attacks per turn. I have no more action surges. So, yeah, I'll just shoot. Is there any of them that look really hurt?
At this point, all the ones that have already been damaged have been damaged to the point of not being a threat anymore.
Okay.
So
cool.
no,
Yeah.
they're all at full health. The ones that are remaining.
Sweet. So I will make 2 attacks on 1 and 2 different targets.
Okay.
First attack, I will take. That'll be a 15 to hit.
Not quite. They're going to raise their shield and deflect this attack.
I will lucky that.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's a 1 on the next roll. So I will not hit that first target.
That's okay.
And second target will be a 29 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Great. Good to know. That one I'll use my sharpshooter feature, so it'll still hit, but then I will do 14 points of piercing damage.
Excellent. All right.
And I will also use a superiority die to make that a distracting strike, so the next attack roll on that target will have advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Phenomenal. Good to know. I'll mark that target. Okay, great. Good. Is that your turn?
I will go ahead and second wind myself as well.
Good call.
So I'll just heal a little bit. Yeah.
Good call. Hook.
And that is my turn.
Hook, you are up.
All right. I am going to, feeling the comforting pat on my back from Smee, I am going to just continue to wail on whoever is in front of me.
All right.
And now since Galston just did that thing, is my first roll just straight? Because I would be rolling a disadvantage. The next attack on it has advantage.
Correct. I would say that dwarf wasn't the one that's in melee range with you.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
I think Unseen Servant Smee is trying to point you in the right direction, that you could just have a regular attack against this one if you would like.
Thank you, Smee!
It's a Smeeing eye.
Yeah, Smee. And that was a 23 to hit.
That is definitely going to hit.
Cool beans. So that is, I believe my modifier's 5. Yep, so 10 points of piercing damage for the first one.
Okay.
And here comes the second one. Oh, that's a natural one. That's not gonna hit. Oh, one of those was a 20. 12.
12. That is not going to hit.
Okay, well, I'm going to action surge.
All right.
And I'm going to try all of that again. Oops, that's the second one, not that one. There we go. 17.
Not quite. It's going to raise its shield. They have a high AC.
Oh, that's another natural one. Last one. That's better. 7. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, yes, it is. 21.
That's going to hit.
Okay, and that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, nice. So between the two attacks, just making sure that's
I already forgot my first one.
that's fine. I'll do the math in my head. Carry on.
I think that is all I can do.
Great, phenomenal. Okay, then that is going to bring us to Snow White. And she is unconscious, so never mind. I'm going to take her out of my initiative order, so I don't do that again. Shavira.
So I'm just going to make some unarmed strikes at the closest dwarf that has taken damage. If there's not one, then
There is one that Jane has just hit. It seems to still be standing, although
Okay.
is a little unstable on their feet right now.
okay. I'll try to steal the kill
Okay,
because we like to steal things, right?
that's what villains do.
I got a 19 on the first one.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna re-roll that for Savage Attacker. Much better for 11 damage.
All right, that's gonna knock that one out.
Okay. I will use my extra attack to hit different.
Yep, there's another one. You'll have to move like 5 feet, but you can get to it.
Okay, perfect. That was a 28
28 to hit is definitely gonna hit.
for 9 damage.
Alrighty.
And then
Yeah.
with my bonus action, I will try and hit again for
Okay.
22. And I'm going to, for fun, try and do a stunning strike.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
It was 13 damage, and let me clear that. They have to make a con save, so my hopes aren't high.
Con
DC
save.
14.
Okay. They're going to make that, unfortunately.
I figured. But they still take the 13 damage.
13 damage. Not bad. Okay.
Double enter turn.
Excellent. You feel like you've done a pretty good amount of damage to this dwarf. They're starting to get a little unsteady. It might have the bloodied condition if that was the thing that we were using. Share.
I was just calculating. We're like almost $50 off from 500.
We're pretty close. We're pretty
So
close.
close. That's amazing.
Because there's no way they don't have like a total number, and I'm trying to calculate. I literally took out my calculator.
I can give you the number because I can see that on my end. It just doesn't show it on y'all's end. We are at 429 right now. Is what I'm seeing.
Oh, so close.
I was off somehow. How? Anywho,
It's all good.
So how many dwarves are left?
There are 3, and 2 of them have been hit.
Okay. Shadow Boy Fantasia is going to attack one. It is not at advantage because it did not hide well at all last game. Dans a. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? 16 doesn't hit, correct?
It is not.
Yeah.
It's not, unfortunately.
Does a more than that? Does a 19 hit though?
That will hit.
Great.
All right. And are you going after one of the ones that's already been damaged, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 17. 21 points of cold damage.
Yes, you are going to kill the one that Shavira just was attacking.
Cool. And then one that was in front of me, I guess, that was still attacking me. Or not?
That is the last one that was in your face too.
Okay. Where's the nearest one? Just walking distance?
Yeah, like
Sure.
5-10 feet. 5 to 10 feet.
Yeah. I'll just walk over to it. Actually, no. I will smile as a spectral bell tolls above Bald Mountain. As I cast Toll the Dead on them.
Okay.
I need to make a wisdom save.
Alrighty, a wisdom save. We can do that. Oh, that's awful. That's god awful. That's a 6.
Yay! And they've been hurt?
This one has been hurt before.
I get to use D12s.
Yes.
Okay. That's 18. That is math. 27, 32 points of necrotic damage.
Just out. Just, yep. Just there's that dwarf. Just the bell tolls and the dwarf isn't there when the bell is done.
Aw.
That was a lot of damage. There's one left standing. There's one left standing.
The shadow will literally just like move right in front of it.
Okay.
So it doesn't hit anybody else. Hit the shadow.
Phenomenal.
Hit Fantasia.
Galston, you are up.
All right. I think we hit our donation goal too.
We did. I've rolled initiative for them to enter combat, and we will see them in a moment.
I'm so excited.
Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so there's one
you.
left standing. In what condition does it seem to be?
This is one that has not been hit yet. It's the only one
Okay.
left, and it's still standing for the time being.
Let's get it. Longbow in the face, please. I rolled a 16 on the die with my sharpshooter, so that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And second attack is a 12 on the die plus 6 is going to be 18 to hit.
Those are both going to hit.
Sweet. So I get an extra plus 10 on both of these. So that's going to be 20 damage and 20 damage. So 40 damage total.
All right. As you fire at this dwarf, it falls to the ground. And at this moment, you hear, coming up the hallway, the clanking of armored feet as entering in, clad in shining armor. You see none other than Prince Charming himself.
Oh, I
He
hate him.
enters in. Yeah.
He's the one that steals all my girlfriends.
Well, you can do something about that right now. It is his turn, and he is going to step in, cast... What shall we do?
Counter spell. I don't have it.
He's going to cast a spell on himself.
How conceited.
Indeed. And that is going to be, I'm going to say this out loud, he's casting Sanctuary, so you're going to need to make a Wisdom saving throw when you want to attack him, and if you fail, you cannot attack him. And then that is his bonus action, so he will step forward, and he sees that Captain Hook, you are kind of flailing around a little bit, not sure where you're going. So he is going to step forward to you, Cher, the ruler of darkness and evil, and make an attack against you with his longsword.
Of course he has a long sword.
20 to hit. Ha ha. Good
He
one.
steals all my girlfriends.
That hits.
And that is going to just be 10 slashing damage before the Divine Smite hits. And just for funsies, because we're getting close to the game, it'll be second level. So
That's valid.
Like I gotta do it, right? That is 13, 18. I'm pretty sure, double checking how many dice I roll. 18 points of radiant damage as
I'm
well.
immune, bitch. I'm not.
That'd be so good.
I would. That would have been good.
She should have been immune, actually. Well, they should have
Next
been
time. Next time. Okay, and that is Prince Charming's turn. Hook, you're up.
As I continue to flail around, the blindness is still up, right?
It is still up. I haven't been counting rounds, but I think it's like 3 or 4 more rounds.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
it's
going to-
obnoxious.
It's fine. It's fine. It fits. So as I'm still flailing, I'm just gonna say, "I don't know who you are, but I will get you if it's the last thing I do." And just continue to swipe. Nope, that's a 13. Yeah, that's good. That's a 21.
Okay, that will. That was at disadvantage.
Yes, it was. 12 plus 9.
Okay, can you give me a wisdom saving throw first?
Yes, I can. At
'Cause that-
disadvantage or regular?
It's just a wisdom saving throw, just a regular wisdom save.
I failed that, so I'm going to remember to use my Indomitable feat this time. I'm going to re-roll that because I rolled a
Okay,
1.
all right.
Oh, roll a 6.
Okay, you go to swing, but there's something about Prince Charming you just can't bring yourself to attack him, and unless there's something else you want to do, someone else you would like to hit with this attack action, you cannot attack this round.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. That's the
Hate it.
power. That's the power of that spell.
True love.
Shavira.
Question. Is this considered a charmed or frightened?
It is not. It
Okay.
is. Yeah. It's something protective around
Okay.
him.
Well, I'm going to try and do something different because I
Okay.
don't think this would affect it since it's like an area of effect.
Okay.
I'm going to, she's going to like once again, like smash her fists together and use Gong of the Summit to cast Shatter,
Okay.
using 3 of my key points.
All right.
So that is, Shatter is, it's a con save.
Okay.
It is only a 14. But if he
Um,
fails, he takes half damage.
Got a 16.
Okay.
So give me that damage.
6 damage.
And is that before it's
wait.
halved?
Wait, I can re-roll, right? Because Savage Attacker?
If you rolled a 1.
I did once per turn. When you roll damage, oh, it's melee weapon
Ah.
attack. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so 6. So
right,
that
and-
would be 3 damage.
Okay.
halved.
Hey, you know what? Every little bit counts.
The worst rolled 2 ones.
Oof. That's rough. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but I assume that doesn't affect the weird thing.
Yeah. You do not need to make a wisdom saving throw on that. So
Okay.
you're good. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. The dwarves are unconscious. Share.
So, fun fact, I actually don't look that well, but I don't show it. At all. I'm gonna try a thing.
Okay.
I look at Prince Charming, and I say, all of you are the same. Whether you pine for a girl's attention, or you believe that she should give any type of fucks for you, all of you all want the same thing. But you will not take my girls. You won't take me. And as I'm saying this, I'm starting to float into the air as I'm my wings unfurl and I start to fly up.
Okay.
And I say, like, so I'm not out of the range yet for an attack opportunity. And I look at the girls and I say, a thing you must know about me. Though I call upon the divine for my gifts, know one thing, my pretties. I am the divine. I draw power from myself. So let me rejuvenate you with my darkness. As I attempt to divine intervention.
Yes. And to be clear, you are appealing to the deity that is yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Power move.
Love it.
And so, like,
Ultimate power move.
what I would like to do is for us to be rejuvenated for this fight, hopefully. Cause I'm like, I have things, but like I just don't know. So I'm gonna just try this because why not? How often do you get to actually try the divine intervention?
That's fair.
Let's try this. Get these dices out.
Do you get like advantage because it's you?
I wish, but no.
Oh, did you do it?
Oh my god.
Is that another nat 20?
No.
That is a
That's
7.
7.
Oh my god!
As you appeal to yourself, I will give you 2 options. You can either
That was gonna work.
cast the equivalent of a 6th level heal spell, or you can give everyone the effects of a short rest.
I mean, we all get to roll hit dice. I will do that. I would do that.
Take a
I would
moment.
do that.
You all get the effects of a short rest to heal, recover whatever abilities you have.
That's amazing.
Oh, oh shit.
Thank you.
Dang.
Yes,
I was
got
not
it.
expecting
Don't mess with the
that.
god of darkness, y'all.
Okay. Just so y'all know, I'm at 11 hit points.
Oh,
my God.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no,
I haven't taken any damage yet, but I had used all my key points.
yeah. I got
Yeah.
my superiority dice back.
All right.
I am
Um,
That was
superior.
amazing.
Cher, is that your turn?
30. Then I will Misty Step higher. That's my bonus action actually to get higher.
You Misty Step higher out
So-
of
and I'm
combat
flying.
range.
So I just shoot. Yeah, and I stay up there, and I like you. Just like I think for just for that turn, darkness is just pouring from me.
Yep. Yep.
So that's me. I was mathing, so that's all.
Yes. Galston, you are up when you are ready.
I am ready. All right. So, Galston is not outwardly, vocal about her shortcomings. She has terrible wisdom. So, let's see how. I'm gonna do my wisdom saving throws first for 2 attacks. Do I have to
Okay.
roll for both of the attacks, or just one attack action?
That is a phenomenal question. Roll the first one while I read the spell.
Rolling. Come on, D&D Beyond. Yay! That's an 18.
An 18 will save. I will say that you will roll
Look at
separately
my
on each
pretty
attack.
arcane dice. Oh,
Oh, nice.
Ah,
I like that
yes.
purple.
Ooh, that's
I like the way they
pretty.
do.
So you'll roll separately for each attack, but that is
Okay.
definitely going to hit.
All right, let me just go ahead and roll my wisdom one more time. Oh, okay. Hang on, everything froze. Oh gosh. This is the equivalent of rolling your die off of the table.
It doesn't count when it's on the
16
floor.
next one.
Those are both going to succeed.
Yes. I am wiser than even I knew. All right, sharpshooter. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Not quite. That one's going to
All
miss.
right. I will lucky that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that instead is going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. And then my next attack will be a 19 on the die, so plus 6.
Yeah, that'll
25
hit.
to hit.
Give me some damage.
All right, so that is 12 damage and 17 damage. So 29 damage. And I'm going to action surge and do it again because I am wiser than I realized.
There you go.
Haha. Wow, not 20 on that first wisdom check. Oh, cool. It does a cool thing when I roll a nat 20.
Yeah, I love those animations.
Next wisdom.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing the 12 won't.
Not
for the
quite.
wisdom.
No.
Alright, so 1 will hit. Sharpshooter. That'll be a 12 on the dice, plus 6 is 18.
An 18 is gonna hit.
Nice. And then that'll be another 22 damage.
Nice.
Thank you. And on that one, I will bonus action use a superiority dice to grant my new god chair an extra 3 temporary hit points
All right.
with my thing that I have. My rally. I can use a bonus action. Spend as yes. So I say, Share, I bow down once again to your greatness. And I throw an egg at you. Fortify yourself.
I legit think I'm just floating and it just hits me. I'm like,
Children.
okay. Okay.
Yes, and that is my turn.
Excellent. Alrighty. In that case, we are going to go to Prince Charming, who is going to, for his action, do some lay on hands because you have damaged him some. And then he is going to cast another spell on himself. This one is Shield of Faith, raising his AC. And that is his turn, bringing us to you, Captain Hook.
So that the attacking thing, like I can't attack him, is that for every round, or do I re-roll every round?
You would re-roll every attack.
Every attack. Okay.
So if you can attack twice, you'll roll that wisdom save twice.
Save twice. Great. Okay. All right. So just gonna start flailing again.
Captain Hook.
Excellent. Ooh, I rolled a 15 and a 16 for the hit.
To hit or on the wisdom save?
To hit. So that's a. Oh, should I do the wisdom save first? Does it matter?
Let
me roll. The
Sure.
wisdom save
Yeah.
first. Yeah, that's an 8.
The 8 is going to fail, but if you're doing 2 attacks, you can make a second one.
Oh, you can roll for each
That's
attack.
Yeah.
worse. That's a 5.
That's nice.
Ooh.
That's yep. And then, okay. So I have 3 attacks on each one. So can I roll one more
Yep.
time?
Give me one more, and I'll say that if you succeed on this one, it can be a normal attack and not the offhand attack.
15.
That will succeed.
Awesome.
18.
18 total to hit.
Yeah. Probably not, 'cause he
Um,
just upped his AC.
Just up the AC.
Yep. Okay. Well. Smee! And I'm done.
Okay. Alrighty.
Fixes the hat.
Okay.
That's not helping.
Smee is trying to be helpful. Smee will fix the hat. Alrighty, that brings us to Shavira.
Okay, Shavira will run to get into melee. Well, actually, I'll get within 10 feet and use my light her fists up with the green fire again. Use her fangs of the fire snake, and I'll make my wisdom save first, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
5. For the second attack, 9. Can I use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action if I haven't hit? It says after you take the attack action.
Yes. Yes. It's the action. You don't have to make contact on that to do it. Yeah.
Okay. So then I will try again. A 6 wisdom save and a, oh my goodness, and a 7 wisdom save.
You keep trying, but there's something about him. It might be the jawline, but there's something about him that is just, you can't bring yourself to hit him.
It's so disappointing when none of your 4 attacks can hit.
I know, but that's what the sanctuary spell does.
Yeah. That's not concentration?
Pretty sweet.
Sanctuary is not
Oh,
concentration. The other one is, but sanctuary is not.
And it's a
Um,
bonus action.
They're
It's just,
both bonus actions. Yeah,
oh, it's
It's really good when you're the only enemy.
Yeah.
it's a really good spell.
It doesn't get used often too.
Yeah.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Cher.
don't think I've ever used it.
Cher, what are we up to?
I do look down after I finish being the divine for a moment, and I look down and say, "Oh, that's no fun. You have to use, how do you say, inadequate magics to protect yourself. But you've come into my sanctuary, so you don't need yours any longer. I cast Dispel Magic."
Okay,
Yeah.
there are
Yes!
2 spell effects.
So I can only choose one. I can only choose one magical effect.
Yes.
I can't or any spell. I can only choose one spell.
Which one
yeah.
would you like to get rid
Yeah,
of?
I'm
The
gonna get rid of
sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
Okay.
Because
All
they
right.
can get over the Shield of Faith, I believe.
That will auto succeed, I believe, because Dispel Magic is a 3rd level spell,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
Sanctuary is a 1st level spell, so it's gone.
Yay.
nice.
Very good.
And then once that's done, I say, "That's better, Fantasia," because I'm still concentrating.
You are. And that spirit, I was thinking about that. I was like, hold up.
And they're just gonna do as quickly as hopefully as.
All right, give me 2 attacks, or 1 attack.
I didn't
however
try to
many.
hide anything, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's normal attack. That is a 13 on a die, which makes that at least a 20 something. Oh, God, how they do it is weird. Yeah, because that's 16 plus. That's 20. 20.
20 total?
Yeah,
It's gonna miss.
that's valid.
Oh, it's the shield of faith.
Valido. The second attack is a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Beats. For that's 7, 14 points of cold damage, and then they will attempt to hide.
Okay, 14. Excellent.
And they got a 19 on a die, so they are fine.
All right, nice. That will bring us to Galston.
All right. I now have an opening, which is great because I have not been
Muted C?
super good.
It's been
at-
corrected. Any spell of 3rd level, it's done or lower end.
Okay.
But let me double check. But I believe
Double check and let me know. If that's the case, go ahead and just message me the damage from that other attack. Lily, sorry.
All right. Longbow to the face. Also, for my reference, is this like Shrek Prince Charming or like Enchanted Prince Charming or like which
Cinderella
Prince
Prince
Charming? Is it an
Charming.
amalgamation?
There
of
are a lot of Prince Charmings. I think he appears as your favorite Prince Charming to each one of you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Or our least favorite. So he looks like the human form of Beast for me.
Hmm.
Jeremy,
Alright.
Jeremy Crawford has said all.
Okay. Then just give me that
So-
damage and I'll add it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 for my first attack. I'm going to use a superiority die for a precision strike.
Okay.
So that will then be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit then.
Nice. And second attack is going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice. So that will be 8 damage plus. I'll sharpshooter the next one. So 8 plus 16 is 24 damage. And then I will spend another superiority dice to make the second one a distracting strike. So the next attack will have advantage.
Okay. As you go to make this strike distracting, you realize that there is no need for it as you are launching arrow after arrow after arrow into the beast. The greatest hunt you've ever been
Stole
on
my girl! Stole my girl!
has just been completed. Your revenge quest is finished as, well, the hunt is over.
Huzzah!
Are they dead?
Yes.
No one slays like Gaston. No one weighs like Gaston. No one's foes are vanquished and dead like Gaston. The last one didn't make sense, but she did.
It's
Go
fine.
with it.
It made all the sense in the world.
It's just fine. You have successfully defeated the heroes. Some of them have gone running back to their palaces, tail between the legs. Some of them are, well, you'll have to find something to do with them. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. You're all
Lily.
very competent villains. The remainder of your group counseling session is undisturbed. Is there anything that you would like to add as a kind of finishing note to the story? Something important about what your characters would do after this? How you might collaborate, or what the next steps might be for you, Galston, since you have officially gotten revenge against the Beast?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Revenge has been had against one beast, but I must now go and charm all the Disney princesses and all of their Prince Charmings. So, Galston World Tour. A real lady,
Oh my
lady,
gosh.
you know?
Coming to a city near you in 2021.
I think Shavira would definitely probably try and talk to Galston a bit
Yeah.
and try and see if they could find a partnership where Galston is maybe the distraction, and then Shavira is, talking like, trying to like make like these smart plans. She's like, I'll be the brains and come in from the shadows and like hit him where it hurts, and like you'll be the distraction with your songs and your flexing. And basically
You
try
like
to
my flexing?
try to find a new partner who is not as smart as her, so that she can kind of pull the strings, but also be in the background.
Someone who could help you defeat an average girl.
Love it.
Yeah.
She's not average, okay? How
Oh,
dare you?
maybe you can charm her.
Kim Possible.
You
Uh,
have to
Galston
watch
is
out
just-
for the naked mole rat.
right, that's
feel like-
dangerous.
Shavira is giving this whole pitch, and Galston is like, yes, 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 not listening whatsoever, but yes.
All
and
right.
Hook and Share, we should all be a team.
Yes,
of-
I was just
villains.
about to offer my ship as transportation. You are welcome anytime on that ship, and I would like your help. You have proved your worth in defeating that wretched crocodile.
Yes.
Crocodile. Yes.
Yes.
We
Yes,
have.
the crocodile that took my hand. Mr. Smith, tell them. You took my hand. You saw it. You were there.
What an interesting
Affirmative pat on the back.
story.
It happened.
And Cher.
And Share must lead us,
Yes.
if Share will.
You see Cher probably finally get back down to the ground after being too damn extra. But she looks at they look at the girls for a second, but then you see one eyebrow raise as they look over at the corpses or the unconscious forms of Snow White and Prince Charming. I have an idea. I'm gonna spend some time raising them from the dead. Not raising them from the dead, raise them as my minions.
Love it.
Devious.
And I simply say, well, I was going to go visit my friend, they who control fire. However, I want to have a little fun. Let's destroy every single hero who thought they can try my patience today. Anyone up for a field trip?
Yes, and
Yes.
destroy everyone that made assumptions about us today.
Even your
Yes.
crocodile.
Even
Yes.
even my crocodile.
Excellent. As you.
Can I also then, with that plan, because I didn't get a chance to use this amazing spell that our amazing DM made, but I would like to lead all of my friendly humanoids in a series of exercises and cast Fonda's amazing aerobics, which gives us, advantage on athletics and acrobatics for no reason. But yeah.
I love
Wow.
it so much.
She goes I'm parkouring off of all of the stalagmites and everything.
Yes,
Yes.
that is a spell
Could
that I
you do
wrote.
this, Kim Possible?
You can see my wing going in and out.
We all have headbands. We have Jane Fonda headbands.
Good, good,
and,
good.
leg warmers.
Excellent. Yeah. So as you are getting your aerobics on and preparing for your future evil endeavors, that's where we're going to leave off this exciting adventure. Until maybe next time you all get together. Thank you very much for joining. Friends, this has been exciting. I posted it in chat, but go ahead and enter something in chat right now. You need to be active in order to be eligible to win the giveaways. We're going to do 2 giveaways. The first drawing we're going to do is for the Keep Making Treble shirt from
I find it.
the one and only Critical Bard. Mine is in my laundry hamper because I wore it yesterday.
Nice.
It's a good shirt. Mine is pink, for the record.
Pink.
It's a good color. So I'm going to draw the first winner for that in just a moment. So take a chance and
Take a chance. Take a chance.
go ahead and chat in there now. And while we do that, while people are chatting and getting entered in, I'm going to tell everyone we raised $602 today. That is very exciting.
Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
As Starlight says, even $10 is enough to help 10 kids with their mission. So that is 602 kids that we've helped today.
Wow,
Um,
that's amazing.
Yay.
So we are good to go there. Thank you everyone for your generosity. That is just immensely kind of you. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more moments to chat something, get entered into that competition, and then we are gonna give away a shirt. And we're gonna do it. It's on a delay, so when I count down, y'all are gonna see it in a minute. But it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna give it away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jordan, you won the last one. You won the last one. Customer delight. Congratulations. You will get that shirt. You can message me, or I imagine you could message CB directly to get that as well. So I'll let you all figure that out. Okay, and now we do have a final giveaway, and let me show a picture one more time. We are giving away this lovely Purple Heart spell slot tracker from Arcane Spectacles. They
so
are
pretty.
phenomenal people, and if you don't win the giveaway, you can go back their Kickstarter right now, and we'll go ahead and take care of that. So you've got a couple seconds to enter that in. And Meg, I've just confirmed, talk to me because CB's got me the stuff, so we're good to go. And then I'm going to roll the giveaway in 5.
Just a warning, if you're doing the active viewer one, it might only be like the last 3 that are in here right now. So like,
I've got everyone for the
okay.
last few minutes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like when I was doing, I was like, I had to stop doing that.
Yeah. I didn't reset it from the last one, so it should have everyone. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And that will be Black Widow. So, congratulations. Send me a message, and for that I will need some information. Just message me privately on Twitter or on Twitch, either way, and we'll get that information from you if you want to go ahead and do that now. Friends, thank you for joining us. We have had a blast. We have done some good to help some kids. And now it's time to end the stream. We're going to go and raid the lovely folks over at Rivals of Waterdeep. If you don't know them, they are usually a Wizards of the Coast backed D&D show, but today they are playing Kids on Bikes.
Nice.
And I think, is that for charity too? Do you know off the top of your head? No, it's not for charity. They're phenomenal people. They're all just brilliantly creative. I had the privilege of seeing Rivals live at C2E2 this year, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced in my life. So we're going to head out. We're going to raid them. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves. And everyone, let's go around and just say who you are really quick, and announce anything you want to do, and then I'll get the raid going.
Who's starting?
I'll start with you, CB.
Great. Hi, I'm Omega, also known as the Critical Bard. I'm a hot mess. Most importantly, after you raid Rivals of Waterdeep in an hour, you can come over to my channel for Creature Collectors, which Lily Sparks is the DM for, and I am a lovely player / producer of. It's a great show. Episode 4. It's gonna be great. Check us out in an hour. That's really all I want to hit at. Oh, and then also on Tuesday, my In Unison guest, which is the talk show I do on my D&D on my Twitch channel. The guest is Latia Jaquise, aka who you're about to see in a couple of seconds doing Rivals of Waterdeep stuff. So,
Yeah.
What up? That's it. Okay, bye.
Okay, let's go to Shannon.
Hey everybody, my name is Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at sroby25 and Instagram. I just want to say thank you to everybody for donating today. As a first grade teacher during the day, this means so much for you giving support to kids. So thank you so much for doing that. I am a member of Paradise RPG. We are coming up on our 1-year anniversary. Not tomorrow, but next Monday will be our 1 year, and we're so excited. We have a mega giveaway happening. So we would love to have you join us in Paradise. You can find us at Paradise RPG, Paradice on everything. And thank you, Josh, and everybody for such a fun game. This is so much fun.
Yeah. Shelby.
Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm mainly just on Twitter at Shelby is a nerd. I like to talk about D&D, other TTRPGs, and stuff going on in my life. So if you want to chat, you can check me out there. I had a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Thanks. And Lily, last but not least.
Hey, it's me, Lily Sparks. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lily Sparks with an X. I am going to be running Creature Collectors in 45 minutes, so that'll be a fun episode. So come hang out for that. It runs every Sunday. I'm also on the Roll for Damage channel on Thursdays. We are Femmes and Friends group, and we are playing Masks. And yeah, can I just say what a really amazing charity and cause this is? I actually also had a good friend growing up who had leukemia, and he recovered from it, but unfortunately it made him kind of a very sad, bitter person. So hearing about a charity that not only helps heal physically but healing emotionally is just so important. So yeah, thank you so much for having me here, and yeah, thank you all for being here and donating and stuff. It was really great.
All right. Thanks, everyone. It's been a delight. But we gotta go. I'm gonna get the raid started, and we will see y'all next time. Have a good one.